parts of the planet. Keep the fast standing. Red alert, red alert, red alert, yeah. Got the dirt on my soul, no grandstanding. No mask, not even if it's old dark 30. Split street made, even dirt roads, highway 30. 50, 40, 90, that'll get you 30. That's a clean sweep. Even
Welcome to Red Alert Houston Rocket Zone. I'm Hope Champion. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and drop Clutch City in the comments. And lock in to hear Daily Rockets talk.
Yo, this is Houston Rockets Red Alert. Untapped, Unchained, Unfiltered, uh, unimpressed. So right off the back, let's get into it. You know, we have a second of a dual match between the Houston Rockets and the LA Lakers, and two well-established teams in the NBA, two of the bigger markets in the NBA, two of the marquee teams in the NBA. If outside of New York and Chicago, teams that's been established, Boston, things like that. But tonight is a really a battle for playoff positioning. If we lose this game tonight, and it just depends on how Ime wants to play things. And I'm gonna get into all that later. But before I go too far down the line, we're gonna get into the matchups and all this and that. So let's dive right in. Um, Boom. Okay, here we go. Obviously, that's the wrong date. Uh, same squad. Alp's not out this game. Keys to the game. Let's go back. Defensive. Let's see if we can get back to that last key to the game. Jesus Christ. All right. I see. Let's see if we can get back to the key to the game. Offensive keys to the game. KD has to take over the game. We want to attack DeAndre Ayton in space. Let's get DeAndre Ayton moving his feet. Let's see if we could get him in a switch. Let's see if we bring him out the paint, how does he fare against Amin Thompson? How does he fare against Jabari Smith Jr.? How does he fare against Reed Shepard? Get him away from the paint. Not that he's a protector, but we don't know that he's willing to play defense, and we haven't really checked him to see if he's willing to play defense. So attack DeAndre Ayton in space and push the tempo. If the game is a half-court game, Houston Rockets are at a big disadvantage because we don't have guys that can play in the half court. We don't have guys that can score whenever they want to, like I said last time. So we definitely want to push the tempo. And then the defense. How about we try to sell out on Luka? How about we just try to double team Luka all night long? They do it to our guys. Why don't we just give it a whirl? Why don't we just give it a whirl? We just put two guys on Luka, two guys on LeBron, a guy in the front and a guy ready to blitz, and and just kind of play off of that. Let's see if Austin Reeves can beat us. We know LeBron can beat us. We know Luke can beat us. But let's see if Austin Reeves can honestly beat whoever our shooting guard is. If it's Tari, let's see if Austin Reeves can beat Tari. Right? Let's see if he can beat Tari one-on-one all game long. And I'm willing to just rest on my laurels and say, throw 2-3 guys at Luka and play LeBron head up with a blitz, and let's see if Austin Reeves can beat whoever our defenders are. That's what I want to see. Also, you want to limit LeBron to being a jump shooter. The one thing, like I said, the one thing you don't want is LeBron getting dunks, getting out in the fast break, coming downhill at you 280, 290, You don't want LeBron coming downhill at your full speed and getting out in the fast break and looking sexy at 50 years old. You just don't want it. You know what I mean? That's not good for us in no kind of shape, form, or fashion. Also, protect the paint. Let's protect the paint. Guys, waltzing in and doing all kind of, shuffling and doing all kind of stuff at the rim. We can't really have that. And the way to protect the paint is by taking charges. I said this once before. Now, mind you, Shane Battier was a defensive genius, but we learned from Shane Battier that you can be an efficient paint defender, a rim protector, by sacrificing your body and taking charges. And we saw guys trying to do that the past couple of games. You have to sell out to it. They can't call every single time you fall down a flop. If they're going to try to bully you and bulldoze over you and whatever, they're going to flop if LP drops his shoulder. If LP bumps them, they're going to fall down. Period. If LP bumps them, and I think LP is back tonight, I'm pretty sure he is. I saw him in the odds column. So if our guys bump you, they're going to fall down. So we have to be willing to take those charges, center up your body. If you have to go old school and protect the cup with the two hands down and go ahead, take it in the chest, fall on the tush, you know, that's what you have to do. So that's our best bet to protect the paint. I mean, obviously we got Clint Capella who's doing a good job. I would like to see Jabari get a block or two, maybe. It's good for a block. Seemed like Reed Shepard get 2 blocks on the way up. They calling them blocks down, not steals, not strips or whatever. So we can protect the paint. We can do a good job tonight of limiting some of the stuff. Also, um, on a extra, just an extra, just a throw in for that matter. You know, the this is a mid range team. LeBron likes the mid range. Luca loves the floaters and push shots and teardrops and all that kind of stuff. So kind of knowing, reading the tempo of the game is going to be important, and I'll get into more stuff like that. The key matchup for the night is KD versus LeBron, and not because that's the winning matchup. That's not the winning matchup, but that's the important matchup. The important matchup is which one of these guys are really leaders that really can take a team of just loose parts and really fit in and be effective. And what we're seeing from LeBron is a guy that's been the head of the snake forever has had to take a back seat, and he's doing it with class. He's doing it with class. I'm gonna tell you why that's important in just a little while. Let me see. Good. I started a little bit early so I can get this out of the way so I can go on my rant. X factor for tonight's game: Jabari Smith Jr. Swing player tonight. Shooting, stretch the floor, defense, lock up LeBron, lock up Reeves. Um, you know, he if he shows up, we win. It's that simple. If Jabari Smith shows up, we win. The X factor for tonight's game is Jabari Smith Jr. Game feel, if it's fast, feel good for the Rockets. Half court benefits the Lakers. And that is going to be the size of tonight's game. My prediction, Rockets lose 115-80. That's just my prediction. Maybe I'm being a little, you know, little blasphemous, or maybe I'm sulking a little bit, but I'll tell you how I feel about it later. And that is my joints for the night. Now, that being said, let's get back into the good stuff. The internet is raving about the KD KD's play in the last game. You know, obviously, I have a couple of clips I could show you. Maybe this weekend or something I'll put together a reel of just people just talking about KD. Um, but here's my thing. And The people who come here, I respect them because they respect me. The people who come and listen to me, they respect me and they respect my take on stuff. Even though half of them think I'm a little loony bin, I give it to you straight how I see it. You can take it with a grain of salt or you can leave it. Here it is. See, I watched Rudy Tomjanovich. I've also watched Phil Jackson. I've also watched Greg Popovich. So I tend to see things and I don't jump to conclusions. I open up the thing, I open up my little Rolodex and I say, what does this remind me of? What does it make me think of? And two things come to mind. One, Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson oftentimes would let guys play through problems. Now, take a step back, wide lens. Greg Popovich oftentimes would use strategy going into the playoff against teams that he thought he was going to have to match up with. Why am I saying this? Let's put on your tinfoil hat for a second. Two things can be true at the same time. KD cannot be the point guard. Two, Alperen Sengun cannot be the best point guard. But the fact of the matter is that Alperen Sengun is our team point guard, not Kevin Durant. Why was Kevin Durant playing point guard? Why was Kevin Durant calling for the ball so much against LA? And then why did he not be engaged in a hell aggressive in the second half? And his comments after the game. I'm about to give you some insight. I think, I think that Ime was making a point. I think that Kevin Durant might be pushing the issue about when he has the ball, when he doesn't have the ball. And I think Ime was making a point to say, hey, you want the ball, you want the ball? What you gonna do with it? Give Kevin the ball. Get the ball to Durant. Get the ball to Durant. Here, give him the ball. And then after the game, Kevin Durant comes out and says, maybe I don't need the ball so much. That's one perspective. That's just one perspective. Do I know this to be true? No. But what I'm saying is everybody's leaning the other direction. And when everybody leans the other direction, my minds tell me, well, maybe it's something else behind it that we're not seeing. Now, we have heard Kevin Durant talk about how he feels like he needs the ball more often. Or when he needs the ball, or people can't get him the ball and this and that. And we know sometimes he can't get the ball. So I'm wondering, was this a situation where Ime wanted to show Kevin Durant why Alperen Sengun is the best passer on the team and why Alperen Sengun is orchestrating the offense? Because we've kind of got the hint that Kevin Durant doesn't like to play off LP as much. And maybe Ime was saying, hey, look, we have you playing off LP because if we don't have you playing off LP, they're just going to load up on you. Let me prove it to you. You run the point guard. You run the show. You run the show. You the veteran. You the MVP. You the this. You the that. You do it. And give you a little dose of what you think that you know better than me. And let's see how it plays out. The other thing is, let's try something to kind of set them up for if we see them in the playoff, that they won't know exactly what to expect. This is my Greg Popovich take. Because Pop would run stuff at you like a heavy dose of Tony Parker 2 times a season. If he played you 4 times, he would run Tony Parker at you, a heavy dose of Tony Parker and Patty Mills. And when your game tape says Tony Parker and Patty Mills, here come Danny Green and Tim Duncan. Here come Ginobili and Bruce Bowen. Right? Right? And so I'm thinking, I don't know if Ime's that that creative, but he did coach under Pop. So it is a possibility that maybe he was, you know, let's just throw something out there and see how they play, and let's get the most out of them, and then we'll scale back, and we're not gonna throw everything at them because we're really not prepared to beat them, but we are prepared to get good film on them going into the playoffs. Right? It's a perfect time to get good film on somebody going into the playoffs when they throwing everything at you, but you don't throw everything at them. Now, here's the thing: they don't have anything else they can do besides LeBron go off for 30. They did every possible thing they can do in that game. And other than LeBron just, you know, cut loose, it really ain't too much else that I expect to see from that team. Right? Great. Um, let's get a look over here. Okay. Now, here's another thing. Now my Kevin Durant email take could be off. But here's another one. Kevin Durant could have simply been saying in the post game, "Hey, Ime, how would you? What do you think about mixing it up a little bit? Put me in different places on the court, rather than just in my spot where I like the ball." Or maybe Ime's been saying to Kevin, "Hey, Kevin, maybe you should be in a dunker spot. Maybe we can use you to space in the corner sometime." You know, and maybe Kevin was just reiterating stuff that Ime was saying to him about different ways they can try to get him free. Because remember last year, I was pounding the table about Jalen Green, and I said, yeah, to me, he probably would be best at the point guard, but he's not ready. But I need to see Jalen Green in other spots other than at the elbow where people can dial up on him, two players, and they can just blitz and just cut off his driving lane. And then in the playoff, Jalen Green had one good game, and that one good game was when Ime had him in the corner. And what did Kevin Durant say on his press conference? Maybe I should be in the corner. Maybe I should be in the dunker spot. Maybe I should space at the 3-point line in the corner. So see, I'm putting these things together, and I'm saying that Ime has built up this season, pounding in what we can and cannot do, but he still has tricks up his sleeves. And I know he still has tricks up his sleeves because we saw it with Jalen Green in the playoff last year. The one good game he had was when Ime put him in the corner. And when you put him in the corner, and now you have to adjust your offense. You can't just say, "Hey, we're gonna trap Jalen Green at the top," right? We're not gonna be able to trap him at the top if he in the corner. So now, when your game plan is, we're gonna trap Kevin Durant at the half court line. Soon as he bring the ball up, we're gonna jump out there and foul him, and we're gonna push him. Well, guess what? We get the ball, we shooting the ball up the court fast as we can with Armand, and we getting Reed Shepard on the ball, and guess who can make that pass to the corner? Reed Shepard. So, what we'll be looking to see tonight is, I still got a little time. What we'll be looking to see tonight is Kevin Durant still on ball? Well, if LP's back, I assume that Alpha Shangoon is going to be willing and dealing tonight. One thing we know about Alpha Shangoon, he takes criticism on the chin. He takes criticism on the chin, right? When you tell LP, "Hey, you're not doing a good job," he is the kind of person that he will go out there hurt and try his hardest to play like a Viking. Now, whether or not he can do it, we don't have to split hairs on whether or not he looks good when he's playing hurt, or when he look energetic when he's playing tired. You know, we don't have to split hairs on that. What we do have to admit is he's a guy that when you criticize him, he tries extremely hard to do better. And I doubt that he hasn't been hearing the criticism about his game. So a nice week of rest. He hasn't played since, what was the last game he played? Was it the Denver game? Right? So he missed the game. The Denver was last Friday or Saturday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Nice 4 or 5 days off. Albert Shingle got a little rest. He heard the criticism. He sit there and watched and seen from the sideline how they look without him. He might got a little bit of ego boost knowing that they need me to come out here and get back to my point center. And I expect to see Albert Shingle willing and dealing if he's out on the court. Also, I keep bringing this up. I keep bringing it up. Tar Easton is having a horrible, horrible, horrible scoring stretch. It may be, you know, injury, injury kind of situation going on, but by the same token, obviously it's no excuse. Everybody's hurt at this point, but Tari and Jabari are getting a gang of rushed shots. They're not getting shots where it's like slow rotations anymore. It was like Alpin's here, KD's here. We trying to hold these two people. We look over and here goes a person in the corner getting a wide open shot, and Tari was knocking him down. And Jabari was, catching and shooting in rhythm. But now they're just, hey, we're gonna kind of double right here. And since we doubling KD right here in the middle of the court, as soon as the ball goes anywhere, we only have to run halfway. So it's not like one thing about the old Rockets with James Harden is he was getting all the way to the basket and then kicking all the way back out 20 something odd feet. So when you chase him to the basket and then you have to run 20 feet to contest the three, that gives that guy a little bit more time to shoot. And a lot of those threes was 24, 25, 26 feet because you had Eric Gordon that was shooting from behind the line, 2, 3 steps. But when you have Kevin Durant sitting at 17, 18 feet and you double him and he kicks the ball out where you you only going 2, 3 feet to contest the three. So it's not open threes that Jabari and Tari catching. They catching short threes. Boom, boom, bang the bullets. You got to catch it, and you have to decide immediately. I have to rise up and shoot this shot because my team needs me to shoot it to keep the defense honest. Are they gonna really double down? And I hope I make it. It's not like I have time to just really knock this down. So people say like the mid range game is dead and this and that. It's a reason why the mid range game is dying, is dead to an extent, because you have to have actual marksmen on the 3-point line in order to have a mid range game. And you have to have an actual legit interior presence in order to have a mid range game. Because what happens is that short kick out leaves no time for that guy to catch the ball and load up and shoot. And that's why we see Jabari and Tari have bad shooting displays a lot of times, because when guys are really dialed in, they're not getting comfortable shots at all. And some guys need comfortable shots. But that being said, we need for Tari to be able to continue to get to the rim and finish around the rim. Listen, there's no excuse for not doing what you can do when you can do it. Get to the cup, finish around the rim. If you have to go strong, try to dunk every time, try to dunk every time. The other thing I wanted to really point and allude to was the defense on Luka. You can't hold Luka. Luka's too good. He's just good. The dude is just good. But what you can do, you can identify the person who you wouldn't mind shooting a bunch of shots and just leave them open, just like they do us. How about Marcus Smart? Would you take a heavy dose of Marcus Smart shooting the ball, or just for a win tonight? Would you take a heavy dose of make Marcus Smart beat us? Right, right. He's been hurt. We haven't seen him beat nobody. We know he got hard. We know he was champion, but we haven't seen Marcus Smart beat anybody. And as far as we know, Marcus Smart has never been a great shooter. He can be an actual bomber. He can be a absolute bricklayer from time to time. So why not make Marcus Smart beat us? Why not let's lay off of him a little bit. Let's see if he can get hot from three. Right? Let's see if Marcus Smart can get hot from three. If he's gonna be on the floor. Let's play him off the court. Not that he's a major factor, but he's a smart guy. He's a tough guy. You know, is a decent. He can run. Another thing. Another thing. He was Ime's point guard. So the fact that Marcus Smart was Ime's starting point guard, it kind of leans to the fact that Ime doesn't really care about the height you play at. He just cares about, you know, how good you can play defense and how savvy you are on the court. And Reed Shepard has showed he can be savvy. He hasn't been hitting shots, but also at the same token, nobody's giving Reed any amount of space. They're confining Reed and just keeping him, you know, dwindled down to a catch and shoot, minimal dribble player, and they're running him off the 3-point line. They're chasing him over screens. So he has to be willing to turn the corner, get down here, and get to his floater real quick. Get to his floater real quick. Turn and get to your stop and pop. You know, the thing that made the, you know, point guards like Steve Nash and John Stockton and those guys valuable was they were going to take what you gave them to death. Death. They were going to take that to death. If you gave Steve Nash a shit ton of mid-range jumpers, he was going to turn and get to that mid-range jumper. If you gave Steve Nash a crossover and run to the free throw line, he was going to cross over and run to the free throw line and shoot that mid-range jumper over and over and over and over and over again until you did something different. And then that's how he was able to get Amar Stoudemire free on the back door, because you end up having to step up when you see him going across the free throw line like Michael Jordan. You're gonna step up, and then that's gonna leave open the Sean Marius on the back door. That's gonna leave open the cutting screen Stoudemire, cut dive to the rim Stoudemire. Now obviously we don't have a diver like Stoudemire, but with free throws being said, foul some down body, bro. Foul somebody. Let's make them hit free throws. Let's make LeBron hit free throws. Let's make AD hit free throws. Let's be tough. Let's be physical. Let's be tough. Let's be physical. You know, like I said, they're gonna foul you. They're gonna flop. They're gonna take charges. They're gonna do all the things that, like the new kids say these days. They're gonna do all the things. We not doing them. We not fouling enough. We not being physical. We not putting guys on the line. We not, you know, making you pay for being at the rim. Just the essential fundamental basketball rules that made basketball what it is, that Ime's supposed to hang his hat on. We not doing them as a team. As a collective team, I'm talking about. I'm not talking about one individual needs to be better. I'm saying as a collective team, guys catch the ball and we don't touch them. We don't touch them. They get to dribbling, and it's like they're dribbling too fast, and we stuck in mud. We stuck in quicksand. When a guy catch the ball, you should already be buying. I mean, for one, you know where they trying to go with the ball. You know if Luka got the ball, he's gonna shoot it or pass it to Reeves. Duh. I mean, I hate to sound ageist about it, but what else is he gonna do with it? He's gonna shoot it or pass it to Austin Reeves. If LeBron got the ball, he's obviously gonna pass it to Luka. So, I mean, at what point do you say, hey, LeBron got the ball. If he doesn't shoot it, I need to be by my man. Because I want to be able to touch him when he gets the ball. I want Luca to make the Luca face. I want Luca to get on the ref's nerve. Right? And if Luca gets on the ref nerves, that helps us out. Now, with that being said, been a great show. Appreciate you all for coming. As you come in, I might have forgot something. I didn't forget nothing. You know what? While I think about exactly what it was that I was gonna say before I left, um, let me do this.
Every show needs a spark. Ours, you. Step into the spotlight for a one-on-one fire debate. Call out a take, defend your own, or a beat and teach masterclass. Winners earn bragging rights and rewards. Email redalert.rocketzone@gmail.com to lock your spot or choose a topic from our board. Thanks for supporting the movement. Tap subscribe, drop a like, and if you want to buy us a coffee, Cash App, $26KG1. Every show needs a spark, and you are ours. Salute to you.
All right, all right. So with that being said, tell me what you think. I really don't know if the Rockets gonna lose by 20 to 30 points or whatever that was. I think that was like 35 points. I really don't know if they're gonna lose by that much, but I do honestly feel like one or two things is gonna happen tonight. Either or. Either Kevin Durant is gonna go nuclear and we win this game. Well, okay. Either Kevin Durant is gonna go nuclear and we win this game, or we're gonna fold this game and we might be jockeying for a different position, and that just might be the size of it. You know, obviously, home court advantage would be dope for the young team, but maybe they just want to, different matchup or whatever the case may be. Maybe they're looking at the bracket and saying, hey, if we get this team in the first round, if we beat this team and we don't want this team in the second round. We rather have this team, such and such a team in the second round. Now, I haven't really looked at it all to that degree, but I'm saying it's a possibility that they're doing some kind of, you know, playoff watch type situation and they are willing to succeed. Um, you know, willing to um, you know, uh, give up a win or two to get the matchups that they want throughout the playoff. Right? So maybe that's the case. But the other thing that might possibly happen, you know, if we just think up the joint tonight, I'm looking to see if it's intentional or is it real. Because see, I look at things differently. See, I don't look at everything as if it's like I don't look at everything in a vacuum. I look at this stuff and I say, is Ime trying to is Ime trying to send a message? Is Raphael Stone trying to send a message? Is Raphael Stone checking for something that he wants to see what he needs to do for next year? Is Ime checking for something what he needs to do in the playoffs? See, most people just watch the game and they say, "Oh, X happened, so Y happened. X happened and Z happened. A, B, C, and then D happened." I don't watch basketball like that no more. That was like when I was 9 and 10 years old. I did that. And then when I was 11, 12, 13, I was like, I'm watching to see what I'm able to do and what I'm not able to do. And then 13, 14, 15 is like, okay, is this actually real? I mean, are they really calling every single layup Michael Jordan hits? Is it really that amazing? You know, when you see uh John Starks leaning, gliding through the air, and they be like, John Starks with the dunk, and then Michael Jordan come down and do it like Michael Jordan with the lay. I'm like, okay, is this real? It's just real. And then as I got older, I'm like, okay, yeah, yeah, it's kind of, it's kind of scripted. Probably not scripted, but it's kind of scripted. And so when you see a guy have 22 points in the first half, 16 points in the first half, and then four points in the second half, you're like, yeah, kind of, sort of not real. Kind of, sort of not real. It's kind of, kind of like wrestling to a degree because the coaches, all these things go into it to make it play out a certain way, and I understand that. Obviously, the guys are invested, but you got coaches doing something, you got refs doing something, you got owners doing stuff. Everybody's playing a game that affects what's on the floor when we watch it. It is not just in a vacuum. KD didn't shoot the ball. They can't get the ball to KD. Duh. You know what? You know what? Thank you for that. Thank you for that astute observation. Matter of fact, matter of fact, I'm so glad that you have a podcast so that you can tell 6 million Houston fans that they couldn't get the ball to KD. You know what I'm glad about? I'm glad that you know they can't get the ball to KD. Wow, you're an expert. You're an expert. Nobody can pass the ball to KD. Thank you. Thank you. Nobody can pass the ball to KD. Well, the funny thing about it is, you turn right around and you say, KD called for the ball and then they gave it to him. Well, how the hell did KD get 6 turnovers if they can't pass the ball to him? How the hell does a person have 6 turnovers if nobody can pass them the ball? What I'm saying is, I'm a little annoyed with the rhetoric. It's hella cliche. It's hella cliche. And I just feel like it's nuance that should be it's nuance that should be discussed when you're looking at a team that's doing things you don't really know all the moving pieces. Now maybe that's just not, maybe that's not good clickbait. Maybe that's not good trigger topics. Maybe that's why I only got one comment and everybody else be having thousands and thousands of comments because they can say they can't get the ball to KD. Maybe I should just come on here and say they can't get the ball to KD. If I say that, maybe I have more likes. What's good, Buck? What's up with you, Buck? Maybe I'll have more likes if I keep it that simple. But I don't look at it that simple. I just say exactly what is it? Is Ime trying to prove something Raphael Stone? Is is Stone forcing the issue that he wants Reed to play? Is KD, is where he wants the ball a problem and Ime is just giving him his way and letting him get the ball where he wants the ball every single time? You know, are they doing it like this because they're gonna move him around in the playoffs? It could be a plethora of reasons. I mean, it could be any number of reasons why the offense is, flaming out at times. But just if somebody just, you know, maybe I should just keep it simple because I have me myself when I watch it, I don't just watch it and say they can't get the ball. I watch it and I say, I wonder what the thought process is behind why they're doing that, right? I wonder why they played that guy. Oh, with that being said, Dorian Finney-Smith. Dorian Finney-Smith was looking like he was going to have a good game. He did make some impactful plays, and I do think they wanted to let Dorian Finney-Smith get off against his old team. He didn't really get to get off against his old team. I believe they wanted to let him get off against his old team. But there's certain things like I wonder why they playing that guy. Because he's a good defensive player. Yeah, but you know, eh. It goes so far. Anything, but all this, yeah, Buckmore. I'm kind of trolling a little bit, but not really at this point. Because at this point, I think we all kind of know what it is. We all kind of realize that the team does indeed look like cheeks. We get that part, and I'm just kind of fishing for a legitimate reason other than Tari can't make a shot or you know KD turning the ball over. Well, I mean, I saw. I mean, I seen Tari miss a shot. I seen KD turn the ball over. I mean, but what's making it happen? What's making it happen? Um, and shout out to the guys who do the breakdowns and stuff like that because I watch those breakdowns and stuff like that sometimes, and obviously I actually see the play and I actually know what's going on in the play, and I will slow it down and I will watch film and different highlights and stuff like that, and I see and I kind of see what's going on, and but I still be like, okay, it's a reason behind why they're doing it, you know. You did. You did say 6 seed. You absolutely called it. I wish you'd have bet some. Hold on, did you bet somebody money on that? Did you bet Lero? Did you bet Lero money? I wonder. I wonder if because I don't know. Somebody bet somebody something. Somebody bet somebody something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it wasn't me though. It wasn't me. But somebody put some money on something. I think so. I think you did. I think you did bet Lero some money about the Rockets wasn't gonna be no third seed or Rockets was gonna be in the sixth seed. But I don't think we're gonna be in the sixth seed. I honestly think we can get this win tonight, bro. Because again, I don't think it I don't think it benefits the league for it not to be um what they call it when parity. I don't think it benefits the league for it not to be parity and balanced competition going into the playoff between these two teams. It has to be some kind of gamble. It has to be some kind of benefit to the odds of Rockets and Lakers being Kevin Durant and LeBron have to have some level of competition when they play each other. It can't just if the Rockets come up against the Lakers, it can't just be like, you know, oh LeBron gonna win all 4 games. There have to be some kind of storyline. So I really don't think they're gonna win by 35, but if Kevin Durant don't come to play, listen, Buckmo, tell me this. I don't know how long you've been here, but just just answer me this. Do you think it's more important for our team that we have movement and a fluctuating fancy offense? Or do you think it's more important for our team that we play physical and aggressive and play with tenacity? Which one do you think makes us a better team right now? That's kind of what I'm leaning towards because I'm looking at it and I'm saying I don't believe move the ball. So you think if they move the ball, that's more. So basically what y'all saying is if the Rockets was to our defense is trash, bro. Our defense is trash. Our defense is trash, bro. I'm gonna tell you something right now. First of all, so what y'all saying is if our offense was better, that would be better than playing with intensity for the whole game. Playing more physical, not punking out when somebody. Because in my mind, I'm gonna tell you this because I know y'all don't be hearing my whole shit. In my mind, I think like this. If every time somebody got physical with KD, we had somebody to get physical with the other team's lead person, that would change the whole makeup of our team. See? Because I'm saying, basically what I'm saying is throw Dylan Brooks back on our team right now. We're a better team. Take off Dorian Finney-Smith and throw Dylan Brooks back on the team. We're a whole totally different team. Same offense. Same exact offense. That's true though. Now this right here is true. This I give you. Your defense is gonna be trash. Shout out to Amir Moore, man. By the way, truth be told, your defense trash because you're not scoring the ball. That's true. That's true because when you don't score the ball, they run it up your back off the fast break, and that's how LeBron got the dunk on the bar last game off a turnover or something like that. So yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. See, we don't have a guy that can get inside the defense with his dribbling with his handle. Chilling, man. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. I'm not gonna lie to even talk about these boys, man. To even talk about these boys is hard these days. I can do this for hours and hours and hours, but I don't like to say the same thing over and over again at all. It's hard for me to it's hard for me to make myself say the same thing over and over again. Come on here every single day and talk about whether or not I think Reed Shepard gonna be a superstar one day. You know what I mean? Said that shit back in November. What I look like still saying that shit right now. I'll be a be I'll be a doggone fool to be sitting up here talking about some man Reed Shepard, man. Need to start. The hell? The hell that dog? Hell that got to do with the price of rice in China. Reed Shepard start got nothing to do with our defense right now. Well, I mean, kind of, sort of, but I mean, the long and short of it is, hold on. The long and short of it is this, man. I'm trying to get my screens ready, my game. But the long and short of it is this, though. I can't, I can't fathom, I can't fathom the way people get so aggressive with Kevin Durant. Too much high pick and roll. See, I like that. I like that. Too much high pick and roll. Now, see, that is something I can honestly debate with you. I can debate whether it's too much high pick and roll, and I would say high pick and roll is exactly what James Harden ran and had the best offense in the world. So, is it too much high pick and roll, or is it too much high pick and roll with a person who can't dribble? See, to run the pick and roll, here's the thing about pick and roll. You have to be able to do what I always say. As soon as the person sets the pick and your defensive man decides he's gonna follow you, you have to turn and fire. You have to turn and fire. If that man is behind you, you gotta turn and shoot. Or you gotta go ahead and go downhill. You don't get to you don't get to come off the pick and then let them reshuffle their defense back. That's not the point of a pick and roll. The point of a pick and roll is as soon as the pick is set, I'm gonna tell you something about the pick and roll too. Watch this. I want y'all to watch this. These dudes play basketball like they in little dribblers. When the dude set the pick, you never see our offensive player run into our offensive player. They never close enough to where the dude can't jump through. I was taught. I was taught when my big man set the pick, I'm supposed to damn near rub his shoulder against my shoulder. I'm supposed to be able to smell his breath when I pass by him. I'm supposed to damn near brush my shoulder, hit my shoulder to his shoulder, and use that force to turn my body. When I bump him, I'm using that force to turn my body. And if the man tries to follow me, I have to turn and fire because he's behind me. If that other man don't step up, if that man is trying to cover the big, I have to fire. If that man steps up, then I have to start going downhill and enforce that big contender to cover me so I can make the pass to my big man. Now, the reason our pick and rolls don't work is because our ball handler can't get close enough to the pick. Our ball handler can't get close enough to the pick. Well, the reason they have Reed Shepard setting the pick is because they're doing the pick and pop. Is because they want Reed Shepard to set the pick and then pop out, and then they have another person diving so that when the people step up on Reed, they can throw the ball over to the diver. And so that's what I was saying about people saying Ime don't have an offensive strategy. That wrinkle has provided us a lot of points in between us being a trash offensive team. He's throwing a couple things in that's getting guys open where we just don't have ball handlers to do it. The thing is that they get the switch, but what happens is that's what they do. They don't cover it man. People not covering it man to man. When Reed Shepard set the pick, they just switch on Reed Shepard. They just jump right out on him. And then what they do is they play man to man on the back end. They'll switch on Reed, they'll play man to man on the back end, and then that way when Reed get the ball, we just gonna chase you around. Reed get the ball and they just chase you around like that. Uh let's see. Is the game on already or no? Y'all watching the game? Is it already on? But you know, this the thing. I'm yeah. So I'm more in line with I need guys to get physical. I need guys to get physical, bro. I need somebody like you see these guys jumping out on Kevin Durant. They jumping out on Kevin Durant when he get to the half court line, whether he got the ball or not. They jumping out on him. They hugging him. They bumping him. They doing everything to KD. He 40. He 38 years old. Why we not doing that to Jokic? Why we not doing that to Luka? Why we not doing that to LeBron? Why we not doing that to everybody? We don't have nobody that's mean. We don't have we got them, but they quiet mean. Like Armin, he quiet mean. Jabari is a little more loud, rah rah with his shit, but getting doesn't help the defense, doesn't help the offense. Getting what? Getting what don't help the offense. I don't know. Getting physical don't help the offense. Well, but it don't help the offense, but I think it do. Because I think and I'm gonna tell you exactly how it helped the offense. What it does is it, listen, check me out. Check me out. Your morale. Your morale. When you tired, you beat up, and you feel like you're gonna lose. But when you feel like, hey, we finna have fun, we finna get physical, we finna piss them off, and you can see them getting frustrated. You can see Luca crying. You can see LeBron begging for points and looking at the ref. Then your morale start to get boosted. And all it takes is for them to get tired and for their morale to go down. for your morale to come up a little bit, and then you can start hitting shots. And I know that's not strategic in nature as far as offensive strategy goes, X's and O's, but it's the basis of who Ime is. The basis of who Ime is he need guys that can play. When people talk about being a dog, the reason being a dog is important is because it boosts morale when you got that kind of person on your team. Would you rather have um watch this. Watch this. Uh would you rather have Joel Embiid or Dennis Rodman on your team? See what I'm saying? It's night and day. It's night and day. And you'll say, I'd rather have a healthy Joel Embiid, but he gonna be on the sideline with bubble guts. He gonna be on the sideline with bubble guts. With his stomach hurting. He got a boo-boo. Well, hey, it don't matter what you need. When you got Dennis on the court, you can get what you need because he gonna be there every night. He gonna show up every night. He gonna play like he gonna play aggressive every night. He gonna give you anything that you need. Dennis is gonna do it. Dennis gonna shoot a three when you least expect it. He gonna get you the rebound. He gonna throw that mug down court when you need a assist. He gonna do everything you need him to do, and he gonna do it every night, full full intensity, full intensity all game, and that gives your team morale. That helps the chemistry of your team. Prime example. Prime example. Would you rather have Kevin Durant on your team, arguably the greatest scorer of all times, or would you rather have I don't know. Give me somebody. I mean, you know, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see? Because even though somebody can be a good scorer, if the morale on your team is trash, I mean, you always going to the full extreme. I'm not saying I want a team full of nothing but physical play. Well, I do want a team full of physical players, but I do want a guy that can score. Because James Harden was a physical player that could score. He just wouldn't play defense, and he couldn't play. He was getting hit with lateral movement too much. He wasn't doing no bunch of lateral movement. But what I'm saying is, okay, okay. What I'm saying is, I would rather have a two-way player on my team than an all offensive guy. And even one up you from that, I would rather have a two-way player that play with a certain level of intensity on my team that makes the team happy, that plays into the morale of the team, a heart and soul type player. That's a two-way guy rather than an offensive guy. That's my that's my take. That's just and I mean, and to be honest, I feel like that's what we missing in essence. In essence, I feel like that's what we're missing because I feel like the morale of the team is low and we don't have no way to get out the slump. And that's why everybody is dependent on Kevin Durant to bail us out game to game because they're saying, hey, if nobody else can do nothing because they're in a slump, then the guy that can score on anybody all the time, he has to just score because everybody's in a slump. Every everybody's in a slump. And so since everybody's in a slump, KD, you just bail us out. You just bail us out. And that's not gonna work. For me, that's not gonna work. Because what happens is KD gets his morale gets down. What happens? listen, KD morale gonna go down based off of the fact that he's being asked to carry the load of all these people with bad morales. But their morale is down because they don't have a morale booster, and they're used to having a morale booster. They're used to having a guy around that lighten the mood when shit get rough. And you need a guy around who lighten the mood when shit get rough. And I just think that would make it wouldn't save the team. I'm not saying that it would save the team. I'm just saying that it would help as much as, hey, let's implement, Steve Kerr offense. Because you can have Steve Kerr offense all you want if you don't got nobody who can shoot the damn ball. You can pass that bitch a million times. If can't nobody shoot the ball and can't nobody dribble, what are we doing? You see what I'm saying? Now we got shooters. Absolutely. 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 The only way this really benefits us is if KD goes to the bench after next year. Didn't I say this earlier in the year? That by year 3, I hope KD's on the bench. If KD's willing to go to the bench by year 3, I would. Y'all want me to troll? Y'all want to see a troll? They talking about we need players to come off the bench. Hell, a nigga scored 16 points. A nigga scored 16 points. Huh? What is KD? Is KD any different than any 6 man that we've ever seen right now? Some days he scored 16, some days he scored 19, some days he scored 26, he scored 30 like 3 times in a row, then he go back down to 16. KD could be a 6 man. Everybody talk about we don't got no bench. We don't got no depth off the bench. Well, how about Alfred Shangoon have his whole unit, young fast nigga starting, and then KD come off the bench with the second unit, with the click click click, with the slow cats. KD and Clint Capella then come off the bench. How about that? That would be trolling if I said that, right? Let me see. I guess I can put the thing up, man. I guess I can put the scoreboard up. Let's see. I can put the scoreboard up. I'm probably be on for a minute, man. I'm probably not gonna be on too much longer if this shit start cutting off and whatever. Because the weather I have been had my internet acting crazy. That's why I haven't really been pushing the issue. I should have been just like, get on and say what you gotta say, get off. But let me share this right here. Nah, he said he'll come off the bench. He said he said he'll come off the bench. I ain't gonna even hold you. He said that. Y'all think that's cap? Y'all think that's cap? Y'all think KD ain't coming off no bench? Remember, I got the interview. I got the interview where he said he'll come off the bench. I dropped that shit, man. I dropped the clips. What he did say, he said what he said was he'll come off the bench, but he said that if he not getting no burn, if like if he's just not in the rotation, that's when he'll retire. Or if they try to send him, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what he said. He said if they try to send me to some random city like Charlotte or Milwaukee, then yeah, it's time to quit. I was like, damn, that nigga said he ain't going to Milwaukee, Brody. Yeah, you ain't putting me in no Giannis trade. Long and short of it, he said he ain't going to no Giannis trade at all. Let me see. This nigga been talking forever, bro.
Marcus Smart late in.
Let's see. Mm, Let's see. What you say and what you'll do is two different things. Hey, well, you know, that's a fact. That's a doggone fact right there, boy. You preaching. What's the day? On a Wednesday? You must think this Bible study. That shoulder, that shoulder ball. That's definitely a ball right there. Let me see. Let me see if I can get this thing to share. Get this up on the screen. Let me ask you this right here. Do you think it's any kind of way we get to the second round? You think we make it to the second round at all? I don't know. I think it's a possibility. But see, this what I think myself. I would like to believe. Let me say this. I would like to believe that Ime doing some trickery. He doing some buffoonery. I think some of the stuff he doing is underhanded shit. It's like underhanded, kind of like you know, show you my right. Really got my blicky in my left. You know what I mean? I'm really showing you the right, but I got the blick in the left. You know, because like I said, if y'all heard the Kevin Durant, if y'all heard the Kevin Durant comments where he was like, I probably don't need to be bringing the ball up the court and this, that, and the third. I probably should be spacing. I could probably space in the corner more or come off the dunker spot. He was saying that in the post thing, and I was like, you know what? That's the same thing I said about Jalen Green last year that Ime didn't do until game. What was it? Game 4 of the playoffs, where we never saw Jalen Green in the corner, and then the one game where Jalen Green got busy was the game that Ime was putting him in the corner. So when they trying to load up on him, he know he can put people in the corner. He know he can take you off ball. He knows that because we saw him do it with Jalen in the playoff last year. But he saved that all the way until we was down by 3-1 or 2-1 or whatever it was, and then he pulled it out. So my thing is, what I think who said that up here? Somebody said it. I know somebody said it. Hold on. Somebody said it way up here. Must have been the men. Hold on. We finna get to that right there. Boom. Boom. That right there ain't nothing but a fact right there, buddy. He's stubborn and don't want to change. But here's my question. Here's my question. Is he really wrong, or is he just smart enough to know that we don't have what it really takes? Because from what I see, let me tell you what I see. And y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Even with Fred VanVleet, I didn't think this team was gonna win no damn championship. Even with just even with just Fred VanVleet, I didn't think we was gonna win no championship with this team just with Fred VanVleet on it. I was thinking, hey, we got Fred, we got movable pieces, we can do something. We got Fred, KD, Ahmed, LP. We can move something around and make something shake and get one or two more pieces. And then we ready to contend. But I never thought, like, hey, Fred VanVleet, KD, and LP gonna be Jimmy Butler, Steph Curry, and Draymond Green playoff. So that's my thing. Is it that Ime is, let me see something. Bang. Look, LP got a little more lift, not a lot. LP got a little bit more lift than what he had before he went and sat out. He got a little bit more lift than what he had when he went and sat out. I never, well, I ain't gonna lie. For a minute, I was like, can we win? But then, like I said, Kevin Durant didn't win nothing. He had James Harden, Kyrie Irving on his team. How in the hell is Armin Thompson and Alperen Sengun gonna win with an older KD and a James Harden and Kyrie couldn't win with a younger KD? Devin Booker and Chris Paul and Kevin Durant couldn't win together. How is Fred VanVleet and Alperen Sengun and Kevin Durant gonna win? So my thing is, we're missing pivotal pieces to a championship. And and I tell you, fact, fact. Dylan Brooks was a pivotal piece, bro, that we needed to win a championship. Somebody has to morph themselves into an enforcer. Nobody, nobody has won a championship without a goddamn me enforcer. Tell me the team that won a championship that didn't have an enforcer. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. It wasn't no team. It wasn't not a one single team that you could think of that won a championship that didn't have a person that you look at and be like, yeah, if you foul my guy, that guy's gonna trip you. That guy gonna elbow you. That guy gonna bust your nose on accident. Somebody'll do something to you. Somebody'll do something to you. We don't have that at all. We have guys that if you do something to them, they'll do something to you. But we don't have that guy that in Boston. It was Marcus Smart, wasn't it? Oh no, I forgot it. Marcus Smart wasn't there. Um, let's see. Well, see, they had. I guess you can kind of say they, you know, they didn't have a tough guy, but you know, who did they have? They had Al Horford, Drew Holiday. You know, I guess they really, really didn't have a real enforcer, did they? Why am I missing somebody? Daniel Tice. Daniel Tice was there. He always a bruiser. Derek White. You might be right. You might be right. 'Cause Boston might do. They didn't really have no enforcer. I don't think. Or maybe they did, and I'm missing somebody. But I mean, you got Al Horford on your team. He damn near an enforcer. Cause he gonna play you tough regardless. He gonna foul you regardless. But he old man fouling. He old man fouling. There you go, Reed. Fire your regular pistol, Reed Shepard. Fire your regular pistol, Reed Shepard. I gotta go ahead and get off one of these for Reed.
That's how you supposed to shoot. From now on, that's how you shoot.
I gotta get off one of them for Reed. I don't. You know what I don't see? Look, there you go. Double teaming Luca. Double teaming Luca. Yeah, make that dude beat you. That's what I'm saying. Shit like that. If that dude gonna beat you, make him beat you. I don't even know who that is. Luke Kennard. Make Luke Kennard beat you. Ime should have hired an offensive minded coach. Yeah, yeah, that's one thing. I mean, I agree with you on that. I agree. I agree with you on that. Well, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Do you do you think an offensive minded coach? Okay, when you say offensive minded assistant coach, right? That's what you mean, like an offense. Like, do you think it's some kind of mastermind assistant coach that could make this offense better? That's my that's my thing about the he need an offensive coach. He need an offensive coach because my thing is if the information is out there, hell, you don't think he can get that shit off Google like anybody else? You don't think he can get the uh, 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 let me tell you something. You don't think Ime can pick up a goddamn protractor and a compass and draw some angles on this shit? You don't you don't think Ime can pick up a protractor and a compass and draw some angles on this court and make some shit that makes sense after playing all them years? Or you don't think he can call Greg Popovich? You don't think Ime can call Pop and say, hey Pop, can I use your old plays? You don't think Ime has the playbooks from when he played for Greg Popovich? See, that's what I be saying. Some shit is easy to say, but it don't make sense to me. This man got a playbook at his house right now from when he played for arguably the best coach ever. He got the same goddamn playbook at his house that Steve Kerr got at his house. Excuse my language. Pardon my Francais. Pardon my Francais. But he got the same playbook at his house that Steve Kerr got at his house. I don't know what that means. They played on the same daggone team. They got the same playbook. They no. When I say they have the same playbook, they literally. But listen, they literally have the same papers. They got a book with the same plays in the book that they used when they played for San Antonio. They got the exact same playbook at their house right now. I guarantee you. I guarantee you, Ime can pull out the same plays that Steve Kerr can pull out from when they was in San Antonio. Both of them can pull out the same plays because they ran the same plays in San Antonio. Now, a difference. Steve Kerr coached with Mike D'Antoni. Now that's a huge difference. That's a huge, gargantuan size difference. Definitely different mindsets. Definitely different mindsets. But here's the thing about a mindset. If I give you, okay, okay, this is what I'm saying. If I give you the recipe to Kool-Aid, 2 cups of sugar, 2 packs of Kool-Aid, 2 lemons, 4 quarts of water. I give you that recipe. It don't matter if I'm a happy person or a sad person. If we both got the same recipe, we can both make the same Kool-Aid. But if we both have the same recipe, we can both make the same Kool-Aid. So what I'm saying is all the plays in the world, any coach can get them. Thank you. That's that part. An offensive coach does not matter if you don't got the players. That's why I said people talking about email and the coaching and this and that. Ain't nobody said shit about Raphael Stone not giving us the players that we need. See, now you barking up the right tree. Now you barking up the right tree. This is not an email problem. This is not an LP problem. It's not really a Kevin Durant problem. It's not a Fred VanVleet problem. It's a we need to. I said earlier, Stone has done remarkable things. I'm not gonna ever doubt him again. I'm not gonna ever doubt him because I believe in Stone. But you can't keep throwing rocks at Ime and he don't have the players to do shit with. Uh, I mean, that's a he gave Ime the players he wanted is kind of blasé. That's kind of blasé. That's like saying Ime got Anthony Edwards. Ime got Jokic. The Ime got Anthony Edwards. The Ime got Jokic. The Ime got Tyrese Halliburton. Nah, Ime got the players that Stone could get. Ime got the players that Stone was able to get for him. He don't got the bit. He don't got Curry. He don't got Jimmy Butler. No, he don't got the players, bro. We don't have one single player that can break a man down off the dribble. Where show me the one player. Show me one single player that can break a man off the dribble, keep his dribble, reset the offense, and then go get a shot. One player on the roster. Street clothes, street clothes, uniform, coaching staff, ball boy, um, what you call him, laundry dude, anybody. Show me anybody on the team that can break a man down off the dribble, keep the dribble alive, reset the offense, and then go get a shot. Show me one player that can do that. If you don't have one player that can do that, not one on your team, you don't got the players that take to win a championship, buddy. And that's not on email. Okay, I agree with that. DFS, Okogie, and Clint all email fingerprints on it. I believe that. Still don't have nothing to do with what you need to win a championship. I mean, all those players are great to win a championship. All those players can help you win a championship. But man, Whitmore trash. Hey, hey, trash. Cam Whitmore trash. I see that nigga wearing more street clothes than Anthony Davis and God dog me Washington. He went over there in Washington. He supposed to be averaging 40 the way we was treating him over here in Houston. The way we was looking at Cam Whitmore in Houston, he supposed to be averaging damn near 40 in Washington. This dude ain't averaged 20 since he been there. Nigga averaging about 11 points, bro. He had me thinking that he was the truth. Whitmore ain't about Whitmore ain't worth $5 in Iranian money. Look at that shit. That's that bullshit right there. That's that bullshit. What I'm talking about. Right there. That's the shit I'm talking about. Y'all watching the game? Let me know if y'all watching the game. Or if y'all want me to cut the commentary, the game commentary on, I cut the game commentary on so y'all can hear them shits. If y'all ain't watching it. But Whitmore trash. Instead of Cam Whitmore, they should have called him Can Whitmore. Can Whitmore. Trash Can Whitmore. Oh my God. Reed Shepard. Reed Shepard need to go to the bench right now. Reed Shepard need to go to the bench right now. He just missed a 10-foot jumper for no reason other than he had his body twisted sideways. Look at that splash, and he shoot the ball right. See, this is what I do. I call if I'm Raphael Stone, I call Reed Shepard to the bench and say, "Bitch, if you shoot the ball with your body twisted sideways and another time, shoot the ball like that, splash. That's how you shoot the ball. Get back, get back. It's a block shot. Oh, LeBron yamming. LeBron going crazy. He better than what we have now. You know what? If we had Cam Whitmore, we would still have a good one-on-one player that probably can't make all the reads and who still might LeBron gliding, dog. This nigga gliding from the free throw line on niggas, man. Um we would have a good one-on-one player that wouldn't play defense and yeah, a big version of Reed Shepard. I give you that. A big version of Reed Shepard. Like, yeah, a Reed Shepard Tari Eason mix. Exactly. Exactly what Cam Whitmore was, but without the defense. A offensive, the offensive hybrid of Reed Shepard and Tari Eason. That's what Cam Whitmore was, with a little almond mixed in. Because he was a super athlete. But you can't make, but Reed can at least make the right pass, bro. Reed can read the defense. Reed can make the right pass. Reed's problem is he oh shit. You don't get no arguments with me out of that. As a matter of fact, I lied. Let me see if I can put a star by this shit. Yeah, I put a star by this one too. I put a star by all that shit. Let me see. Can I put this in? I put this on the screen. All that. Put all that on the screen. One thing I know. Two things for certain, three things for sure. Damn sure better than Josh Kogan. We are winning them games. We be winning them games, but people be jock riding Josh Kogan, boy. Yeah, I get it. What that boy Bobo say? Yeah. Jock riding. Yeah, I get it. Josh Kogan, man. Josh Kogan. DFS. This your king, Buckmo? And wasn't you a DFS fan? Talking about when DFS play, he gon' when DFS play, we gonna be it. We gonna be the shit when DFS get up out there. He our best defender. That was you and KOD talking about DFS our best defender. Next to Armin. Yeah, that was you and King talking about DFS our second best defender. You was with him. You was back there with him. Don't make me pull up the tape, dog. Don't make me pull up the tape. You were back there with him. You said DFS was our second best defender, bro. Man, that nigga dunking on everybody. Two. Super foul. He coming off the juice. Yeah, he on the juice. He on the juice. Okay, okay. He on the juice. Look at him. He juiced up. This nigga finna dunk again. LeBron finna dunk again. LeBron got 3 dunks this game, bro. He playing this nigga out here. Oh, look at this shit. He out there. LeBron out there looking like 2K. LeBron out here looking like 2K. That nigga running 100 miles per hour, man. 300 pounds. Good shit. Good shit, Reed. Good shit, Reed. Did I take Reed? Did I take Reed for the? Did y'all place any bets tonight? Did y'all get y'all bets in? Y'all let me know what bets y'all took, man. Y'all let me know what bet. The Rockets made no adjustments. They're not making no adjustments, bro. Forget about an adjustment. Adjustment or smishment. Adjustments or smishments, man. You gotta make it. This boy not taking no chances. Let me see what I got going over here. I got a little something like Kevin Durant don't got no rebounds. He gonna fuck that up. Let me see. Kevin Durant gonna fuck up my parlays. I already see Kevin Durant finna fuck up my parlay. And see, that's why I said, like I said earlier, see, y'all wasn't here. I think Kevin Durant and Ime got a little beef going, bro. That's what happened last game. Kevin Durant been bitch moaning and groaning about Alfred Şengün playing the point guard and different shit like that, I think. And I think Ime was proving the point to KD of why LP be having the ball in his hand. Cause we don't got nobody else to do the damn to run the point guard. So even though LP playing hurt, playing tired, playing sick and all that shit, KD was probably bitch moaning and groaning about not wanting to play off. Man, look, I don't bet on that nigga unless I just want to do something extra. But I think KD and Ime had a little beef going, and Ime was putting KD on notice, like, look, this is why LP playing the point guard, nigga, because you can't do it, because you can't do it. So I'm gonna let LP run the PG because all they gonna do is load up on you and trap you if you get the ball. and you gonna throw it away. And so, boom, LP go sit down for a game, and then if you notice, every time somebody was dribbling the ball, email be hollering, "Give it to KD, give it to KD, give it to KD." And then after the game, well, KD came out and said, "Maybe I shouldn't have had the ball so much. I probably need to be in the corner spacing." Man, is that DeAndre Ayton's gliding through the air like that? Hey, we finna come back. LP finna bring us back. Man, this nigga Cameron Johnson don't make a three. Cameron Johnson gonna not make no three. I got this 3-bet parlay right here. Let me see. If I take this, go ahead and take my chips. They cash me out. What the hell? What the hell? Man, get my money, man. Get my money, man. Yeah, man. KD will he'll throw you off. I realize with KD, man, I be thinking KD in that he in that ring, man. KD be in that ring. I'm talking about all my bets hitting. KD don't got a one down rebound or a 1-3 made. All my shit hit right here. This whole ass nigga. I ain't been hearing no whole ass nigga like that, but I'm just saying. As far as on these bets, as far as on these bets go, woo, Tar went crazy. Tar went crazy. If I don't hit nothing tonight, I ain't really bet nothing but a couple bucks. Bet a couple of bucks. Luca. Boy, man, look, man. Luca chucked them boys to do. Luca Luca shot the layup, the old man layup, and then chunked them the deuce. That's crazy, man. Luca crazy. Luca shot him the deuces. Shot the old man layup. Out there looking like Bob Cousy with the layup. Look at that. He booty bumping people and stuff. Come on, ref. You can't let it be moving screen with it. See what I'm saying? Thank you. But Luke Kennard pushed the hell out of Josh Okogie. See? And you know what? Yeah, the referee called a foul, but if I'm Josh Okogie, I come and flip that nigga on his neck when I come back down the court. You're not gonna be bullying me out here, man, and then just the ref call a foul and then that's it. You push me like that, I'm gonna push you back, bro. I'm gonna push you back right on top of your neck as soon as I get down the court. And if somebody hit a screen, push you over on your neck. Push you right over on your neck as soon as I get down the court. Look at that, Tari. Tari keeping us in the game. I'm gonna I don't know, man. Eh, you know what? I can't agree with that, man. I can't agree with that. Now, No, 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 no. Be a killer. If you a killer, be a killer. Call for the ball and do your thing. But call for the ball and do your thing. See, because you can't have it both ways. You can't say KD gotta can't call for the ball too much and then be like Kobe was the GOAT and all that shit. You know what I mean? Kobe the greatest player besides Michael Jordan, and then be like KD can't call for the ball. No, you can't have it both ways, bro. Oh, behind the back pass, Alvin Thomas. Oh, he in his bag. Splash. Jabbar. That's what I say, man. Sleeping on Jabbar, man. You sleeping on Jabbar. So goes the salmon as we swim upstream. However Jabbar play, that's how we look. Splash. Behind you. Jabbar for three. Splash. Come on, Jabbar. Hey. Tar down there like Rodman. Oh, Luca. Strong arm that nigga. There you go. See? Got him mad. He spiked the ball. He spiked the ball. Ref tick. Tar down there like Rodman. He stopped fighting. No, he got to dive back on him. Can't lay on your back like that because you thought he got it. You got to jump back on his back. Do some Draymond stuff. These boys don't got the fight in them, man. That's the only thing about it. They don't got enough fight in them for me. 56-49. They supposed to be still scrapping for that ball to the referee. Hey, I listen. That part, that part, I think is on email because obviously if KD out there and he looking at it and he's saying, "Damn, we finna lose. I gotta try to get us into. I gotta try to get us a bucket." He gotta try to get him a bucket. If you a killer, you talking about you the best. You in the same talking about he in the he at the table with LeBron and Jordan and Kobe and Bird and all them. He at the table with all them. Hey, you got to be a killer. You got to call for the ball and be like, "Hey, I'm our best chance." Like Kobe say, I it's a better chance for me to shoot over three niggas than it is for you to shoot over one. That's how you got to be, especially when you 7'6" and they call you easy money sniper. You better call for the ball and shoot it over somebody. If you don't call for the ball and shoot it over somebody, something wrong. Nah, you right though. Now you right about that though. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. He was supposed to be the perfect fit. And you know what? Here's the thing. He is the perfect fit. But what happened? Let me tell you what happened, Bugmo. What happened was people looked at Fred Van Vliet and said, you know what? Fred is such a good point guard, man, that KD will fit in perfect with this team because that's all they need. And they looked at Armin and Reed Shepard and said, damn, but they got a nice team. They got Fred Van Vliet, they got Armin, they got Reed Shepard, they got Albert Shingo, then they got Tari Jabbar. That's a whole full squad. Now what happens is because of the fact that Fred, Armin, and Reed together, all together, make a good point guard. Make a great point guard, should I say. When you put all three of them together as a three-headed point guard, they make a good point guard, a great point guard together. But either one of those guys that didn't play this year it kills that whole dream. It kills that whole dream because with just Fred, if you just got Fred and KD, you see what I'm saying? With no, you don't got no Reed, no Armin. You don't got no youth to throw in there. You just got Fred, KD, Jabari, and an Armin at the two. So you mean Armin is your shooting guard? You see what I'm saying? So you still don't have a shooting guard. You still don't have a shooting guard. So your thing was Fred at the point guard, KD at the shooting guard. Okay, that makes sense. Armin at your three, Jabari at your four, Alpi at the five. Now what you coming off the bench with? Reed at your point guard. So if Reed not there, you still messed up off the bench. If Armin not there, you still messed up at your shooting guard or your small forward. And to be honest, Armin is the most expendable player that we have because we got other wings. What we don't have is a shooting guard. We don't have a guy, a big guard that can break a man down off the dribble and shoot the ball and play reasonable defense. And then you can be like I am. Like Clay couldn't do all that, but Clay could play defense and shoot. Clay could play defense and shoot that bitch before he had to dribble. Clay can shoot the ball before he ever had to take a dribble. So that's different. But you can't be plug and play. You can't just you can't just expect to be plug and play when ultimately you don't have that one key factor, bro. You don't got that one key factor. Your ass out of luck, man. Your ass out of luck. Let me see. I ain't gonna jam tonight though. Woo! Suspended. Everything suspended immediately. Is it halftime? You gotta get your bets in before halftime, cause yeah, I know too many easy baskets, Brody. I gotta get my bets in before halftime. So halftime they gonna change up all the bets. Damn, it's halftime. They're gonna change up all the bets on me, bro. LeBron, but you know what I'm saying? LeBron got 18. What LeBron got in the first? LeBron got 18 points. Jeez, and right. Who would have took LeBron for 20? I did. LeBron for 25. I'm gonna take Armin for 25. I'm gonna take. Hey, how many points KD got? How many points KD got? How many points KD got, Buckmo? Watch this whole ass nigga get 20 points in the second quarter. In the third quarter. This whole ass nigga finna get 20 points in the third quarter, bro. Let me see. KD for 15. Oh yeah, I'm taking that. I'm taking that for 100% show. For shit show. I'm taking that for shit show, KD 15. Austin Reeves for 7 assists. Kevin Durant. He ain't passing the ball no more. I don't know why I'm taking him for 5 assists. He ain't passing the ball no more. LeBron James for 4 assists. Okay, let's go threes. Y'all see how many points Durant got? When I tell you him and Ime got some beef going, shit. All right. They got some shit with their shit. Him and Ime got some shit with their shit, I'm telling you. It ain't no. Let me see. Apple Shango. How many rebounds LP got? Damn, LP got all that? Damn. That nigga got 2 rebounds, bro. Apple Shango got 2 rebounds, bro. KD, man.
That's some dysfunctional shit.
KD tripping with himself, dog. KD tripping with himself. Taking that too. No, there they go. They just started messing with the bets. They just started messing with the bets in the middle of the halftime show. Now, how you gonna change some shit at the middle of the halftime? They just suspended 2 bets that quick. Look at this bullshit. Look at this bullshit. They finna suspend all my bets in the middle of the halftime. Ain't nobody even playing, bro. You can't even change the bets like that. Ain't nobody even playing. Let me see if I can consider my threes. They changed that too. KD with 2 points, bro. KD for 2 points. Shepard for 3 threes. He ain't finna hit no 3 threes in the second half. Is he? LeBron might go bananas. Eat bananas. Eat bananas. Reed, Barry, Braun. I ain't asking about none of that. And then defense. Luke Kennard got 1 steal. Is Luke Kennard gonna get another steal? Would y'all take Luke Kennard for a steal in the second half? Would you take Jabbar for a steal in the second half? LP for a steal. KD for a steal. I take KD for a steal. Or Tari. I think I'm gonna take Tari for. Oh shit. Yeah, Tari for a steal. I'm gonna take LP for a steal too. I'm gonna take KD for a steal. Okay. Would you take KD for a steal? What the hell? I didn't say singles. Put all that shit together, bro. They're trying to break my shit up. Boy, this motherfucker dirty, boy. I didn't say nothing about no singles. I said nothing about no singles. I said put all my shit together. Why these motherfucker dirty? Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, they trying to cheat me out my money, man. Dirty boy. The motherfucker took all my bets and tried to make them all in the singles. They knew I was finna hit their ass. Yeah, they got KD for 15. And then they took all my bets and broke them into singles. I was finna stain their ass. I'm gonna take Tar for the steal. I'm gonna take who else I said? I say KD for the steal. Boom. Okay. Now I gotta go set my whole shit back and see if they try to rip me again. Reed Shepard, threes. I'm gonna take him for that. I'm gonna take Jabbar for 3. Uh-huh. I'll take LeBron for 3. Well, that's it. That's it for that. They're gonna try to watch them start suspending my bets real quick. Let me see what I got. Reed Shepard for 3 rebounds. No. Alfred Shangon for 4. Oh shit. Give me IP for 5. LeBron for the 4. Okay. Luka for the 7. I ain't doing all that. Come on. KD for a steal. No KD for a steal. That's gonna mess me up, ain't it? Okay, let me take the KD for a steal. I'm gonna listen to you, man. Hey, KD for a steal plus big money. Let me see what I got. Assist. No KD for the steal. Let's see. What about assists? KD for 2 assists. That bastard got 2 assists already. No KD for 4 assists. KD for 5. LP for 5 assists. He got 3. I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna take Armin for 5. Okay. Let me see. I gotta hear if we get it off before they suspend my bets. LP for 7 assists. Nah, he'll never get it. No, I'm good. Let me get off the assist. Let me get back to my points. Okay. KD for 15 points. Kevin Durant, 15 points. I take it. LP. What LP got? LP got 10. Should I take LP for 20? Could I take LP for 20? I'm gonna take LP for the dub, man. I'm gonna take LP for the dub. I don't think they can really keep him from getting 10 points and a half. The only person who keep him from getting 20 points and a half is KD. And I think KD gonna do it. I think KD gonna go crazy. I'm gonna take LP for 15, man. Okay, 5 points. Clint Capella. 10 points, Reed Shepard. 15 for Jabari Smith Jr. I ain't taking Tar East for 15. He might not score another basket for the rest of his life. Bastard. Nah, I mess with Tar though. You know Tar, one of my favorite players. Army for what? Let me see how we got Army. Let me see what we got for Army. What I say I was gonna take Army for the dub? Army for 25. Damn, man, they juicing me with that. I had Army for 25 though. I'm gonna take Army for the dub. Okay. Little light work. You say LP for the dub? You say take LP for the dub? Oh, he say LP for the dub. I should take LP for the dub. Let me see. Get that right there. My little light work right here. This my little light work. I think I'm gonna go. Easton gonna hit a 3. Yeah, Easton gonna hit one. He gonna hit one tonight. He gonna hit one tonight. I think he gonna give me my paper, man. Get my bed slip on. Damn. Look, I'm finna take Army for the 25. I'm gonna take LP for the 20. That means Army need 5 points a quarter. LP need 5 points a quarter. And then I'm gonna take KD for the 15. Okay, boom. And then what we got for Luca? What I'm gonna take for Luca? Let's see. Yeah, they got Luca minus 520 for 30 points. They act like this nigga here. They got 35 points minus 130. So you don't even make no money if he score 35. He gotta score 40 points for you to make some money. That's why I don't be betting on him. They got to act like this nigga Jesus in a jersey. You got that nigga gotta score 50 points in order for you to bet on him. For you to get plus anything. I'd rather take my money on Jabari Smith Jr. to score 25 points. Plus 1100. And he the one really could get off tonight. Jabari really could get off. We got 10. I'm gonna take him for 15. No, I ain't gonna take him 15. He might not score nothing else either. He gonna hit a three though. I'm gonna take him for a three. Let me jump down here to these threes. I'm probably getting greedy with the 20 and 25 for what you call it? Three, three, three. Who got that? I don't think Luka go hit two more threes, man. You know what? I should take Jabari for 5 threes. Cause Jabari gonna hit two threes, bro. Kevin Durant gonna hit a three. Tarek gonna hit a three. Luka, your boy messing around and finish with for real. Jabari will mess around and not do nothing else, bro. Jabari mess around and not do nothing else. But Tarek been missing a lot of shots, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Tarek been stinking up the joint. I can't take Tarek for no three. I can't take Tarek because Tarek been stinking up the joint. Tarek been stinking up the joint. I ain't gonna even hold you. What I'm gonna get my money on is the defense, really. Look, if Armin get a steal, let's see. If Tarek get a steal, boom, plus 150. If Jabari get a steal, which he might not never, KD will pop up with a steal or a block randomly. The thing about KD, you never know if he gonna block a shot or get the steal. You never know if KD gonna block a shot or get the steal. He not gonna block no shot because these niggas out here, they ain't gonna let him block nothing. And they ain't gonna really turn the ball over, to be honest. And Clint must not be playing. Like he already, yeah, Clint not playing. So we ain't getting no block shot. Only person can get a block on our team is Reed Shepard. Only person get a block on our team is Reed Shepard. Torrey gonna get a steal though. Torrey gonna get a steal, guaranteed for sure. If he don't do nothing else, he gonna get a steal and a rebound. Let's see what Torrey got on the rebound. Under under 6.8 rebounds for Tar. Kevin Durant to have 5. He on the bench. This nigga on the bench. Al going to have 4. LeBron to have 4. Jabari Smith Jr. to have 5. LP to have 5. Okay. What I got LP for? What I got? Okay, well, just get his ass on off of that then. Keep that in my bed and slip in case I have to smack it again. Oh, they try to suspend my shit. They try to suspend my shit, but I got it out right in time. They try to suspend my shit. I got it out right in time. Let me see. Let me make sure. Oh, hey, Bugmo. Right when I smacked it, and I kept all my bets all my slip, all my bets on my betting slip. As soon as I smacked it and it went back, all my shit was suspended. All my bets were suspended. So everything that I had picked, they weren't gonna let me pick. They were finna try to hurry up and make me redo all that. Yeah, I got that shit out right in time. How come they can't put KD in the box and when the double team come kick it out for the shot? Hey, listen. This what I be telling y'all, man. Bro, y'all gotta start back fucking with me. I know I ain't been consistent, but y'all gotta start back coming through chopping it up with me, bro. Because I said this. Not Kevin Durant in the box, bro, but Armin in the post up. Post up Armin on these little ass guards. And let Kevin Durant, instead of if they want to sell out and double team Kevin Durant with the ball, guess what? Drop the ball down to Armin. I okay. I'm gonna ask you this question. Do you trust Armin shooting the corner 3 or LP shooting the corner 3? Who do you trust better shooting the corner 3? Come on now. Talk to me quick, but don't talk to me slick. Who do you trust better shooting the 3? Armin or LP? Real life, true story. Block. LP got my block. Son of a bitch. I just said that I picked that nigga for a block and didn't pick it. No, I didn't. I had Tori and KD. I didn't even have LP for a block, but I should know LP gonna try to get you one. Man, listen. LP be playing like a Titan, dog. We know this nigga out here hurting and tired and shit. That nigga still out there going. That's what I'm saying right there. That's all I wanted to know, bro. I just wanted to test your nuts one time, bro, and see if you were gonna just be a straight up hater. Post up Armin and stretch the flow with LP in the corner and Kevin Durant on the 3-point line. So you let Kevin Durant and LP run a little screen and roll, and you have KD at the top like he finna try to go 1-on-1. Drop the ball down to Armin in the post on a little ass guard. Well, he got LeBron on him now, so it wouldn't work. He got LeBron on him now. So, but look, they Tari Jabari post up Jabari. See, he posted up Armin on Luca. That's a good play. They went to Armin post up on Luca, which is a good play. Jabari with the rebound. He got his rebound. KD, he going to work. Look, Armin. Armin going. Hey, look, Armin going for that dub. Armin going for that 25. I'm gonna go for that 25. And KD got his assist. But still. Jabari almost got his steal. Oh, Jabari almost got his steal. I needed that. I needed that. Hey, Kevin Durant got his 1-3 though. That's a pretty good bet. Pretty good parlay right there. I ain't gonna lie. That's a pretty good parlay. LP to get 20. But that is Armin going to command a double team? Yeah. Because he post I mean, right, like I say right now, he got LeBron on, but all he gotta do is go into the switch like that, and then post up on Marcus Smart. See? You see what I'm saying? That's all I've been saying out for the past 2 weeks. Post up Armin. Go into the switch with whoever running the point guard. Post up Armin on these guards and let Armin get busy on the guard. Let Armin get busy on the guard in the post. He can drop step on somebody and go ahead and dunk on them. That's better than Armin trying to Euro step from the half court line every game. I'd rather see Armin trying to drop step and bang on somebody rather than trying to Euro step. They got Scott Skies up on their bench. I mean, Scotty Brooks, I mean. That's who we need for our coach. Hey, you know who we need for our coach? Scotty Brooks. Look at the Energizer Bunny over there. The Energizer Bunny will be a good coach for us in real life. He thinking about it. That's what he thinking. Scotty Brooks thinking it right now on the bench. You're like, damn, I wish I could coach that team. Scotty Brooks thinking it right now, like, damn, I wish I was coaching that team instead of Ime. JJ Reddick. Don't know what he doing. Scotty Brooks over there. Lakers guy, old Scotty. Yeah, your boy Scotty too hotty over there, man. See? Fire that regular pistol. Fire that regular pistol.
That's how you supposed to shoot. From now on, that's how you shoot.
Scotty too hotty. And that's what I said about LP. Telling King the other night. I trust LP with a regular face up with a regular face up shot, a regular face up set shot, jump shot, whatever you want to call it, more than I do Armin. Just face up and just shoot. I trust him more than I do Armin. So I'd rather have LP spacing than I would Armin. Look, talk to him, LP. Talk to him. Get him right. That nigga right. Look at KD shaking his head. KD shaking his head. He don't want to hear that shit. You seen that? LP telling him. She go to the screen. Oh, screen. He going one on one with Aiden. I like that. Look how he jump out on him. Get busy on Austin Reeves, man. There you go. Good foul. Backcourt violation. He flopping. Get his flopping ass up out of there. Elbow that nigga in his forehead. Splash. Fire that regular pistol. Ooh, LP. DeAndre Ayton came to life on you. LP started to fire that regular pistol. He feeling it. He feeling it. LP feeling it. 6 to 8, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. Get in that ball. Get in that ball. I got to give him that for this too.
That's how you supposed to shoot.
I got to give him that for hitting the free throw. Hit both of them. So I'm gonna give it to him again.
That's how you supposed to shoot. From now on, that's how you shoot.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Trailer. Ain't nobody called Trailer. Ain't nobody called Trailer so he can look over his shoulder. And Tari Eason got to give me that steal. If Tari Eason give me that steal, I'm gonna be all right. I think I'm going for 25, man. I'm gonna hit 25. I just need Tari to give me that steal. Yep, yep. It's gonna be on. It's gonna be on. It's gonna be on Tari, man. I got all my money riding on Tari for one steal now. I think everybody else gonna hit. LeBron said the ref trying to give him the game. Yeah, y'all hugging each other. Y'all like that romancing with each other. Ain't no foul. Both of y'all niggas were romancing. Wow. KD. KD flexing. He ain't gonna flex all his elbows. That boy KD flexed them elbows, man. Look at that nigga elbows. Look strong as hell out there. That nigga elbows strong as hell. That nigga elbow strong as hell out there, man. Let's see. Let's see. They ain't gonna cut me no slack now. Damn, boy. Yeah, 100%. One thing I know, he finna come out this time out with Reed Shepard. He gonna come out the time out with Reed. And hey, splash. Let's see how we looking. Let's see how we living. KD got his steal too, by the way. KD got that regular ass steal. I knew he was gonna get one though. LP, Dream Shake. Dream Shake. LP got his 15 points. Yeah, LP got his money. LP got his money. Watch this Dream Shake. Ah, oh, nasty little Dream Shake. Look. Up. KD in his bag. He in his bag. He in his bag. Look at him looking at the scoreboard. Looking up at the clock, nigga. This nigga pulled up. See what I'm saying? Make Marcus Smart do that. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I'm good with Marcus Smart trying to beat us. Oh, sorry. Way to put it on the floor, man. Go to that. Go to. I trust that. I trust that fader. That's no trouble. That's no trouble. Jabbar say play it back. Jabbar say play it back. Jabbar say play that back. Jabbar the team captain. He called for that. There go. There you go. Damn it. Go get the ball, Army. We need that still. Oh my God. Bro. Bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Tori try to give me my money, man. Y'all sold it. And one ref. And one ref. Go to his move fast instead of all that shucking and jiving. See? Instead of all that shucking and jiving, go ahead and get in your bag, man. See, Bookmo, that's what I be saying. People be talking about they can't get KD the ball. How the hell he got 6 turnovers if you can't get him the ball? How did he be having 6 and 7, 8 turnovers if you can't get him the ball? No, he got the ball. He got the ball. He just be turning that shit over. Yeah, yeah. He KD realized everybody else doing their part. If he don't do his part, it's gonna stick out like a sore thumb that it's him. It ain't you can't put it on nobody else now. It's either you gonna be a contribution or you gonna stick out like a sore thumb because everybody balling but you. Everybody doing what they can but you. Niggas out here putting it all on the line. You rested the whole first half. Didn't shoot the ball. They're not double teaming you. Ime saved you for the second half. Close the game out. Close the game out. Yeah, they fouling you every time. They gonna foul you every time, bro. They gonna foul you every time. And now what y'all need to do is y'all need to foul the shit out of somebody. Push one of these niggas over on top of their head, and they'll stop doing that to them. That's what I'm talking. See, you see what I'm talking about now? They fouling this nigga skinny as shit, bro. They fouling him every time. We don't got nobody to go out there and, hey, wow, y'all quit fouling my nigga, man. Somebody need to go out there and say, next time y'all push him, I'm gonna bust your ass. And then go out there and elbow the shit out of somebody. Ah, Tarek going to the bench, man. He almost had my steal. I needed that buck mo. All I needed was that steal. All I needed was that steal. It changed my life. change, change my life if he'd have got that steal. Bam, LeBron, 6 dunks in the game. This nigga got 6 dunks in the game, bro. You let LeBron get 6 dunks in the game. That boy full of the juice. That boy on that Barry Bonds pack. That boy LeBron on that Barry Bonds pack. 100%. Oh shit. Yeah. I thought I want something. Give me my money. Oh man. I still need KD to score 5 more points. I'm gonna at least win my money back for the night though. There you go. There you go.
That's how you supposed to shoot. From now on, that's how you shoot.
Oh, Jabbar got it a rebound. Look, get him. Get your paper, Reed. Oh shit. Damn, boy. If this nigga KD don't score 20, man, I'm gonna tell you right now. No rim protector. Now we don't got no rim protector, bro. But like I said, you can protect the rim by taking charges, bro. You can protect the rim by taking charges. You can get out in front of that man, and when you see LeBron trying to wrestle, they need to communicate with each other and let him know, hey, look, he couldn't, and then go ahead and step over there, step over there and get in front. There you go. See why Torrey couldn't do that? Splash. Oh man. And then step over there and take that charge. Yeah, foul. That's a foul. A jump ball. I wonder what he may be saying sometime, dog. He be looking like he may be having a stank face. He be talking with the stank face. Let's see. Let's see. See that? That's the same shit. Tar for 3. Tar ain't making no threes. We can forget about that. And Reed ain't getting no assist. But hey, it could happen though. I can still hit that too. Josh Koga ass out the game. Shit, Josh Koga. Josh Koga, he play reckless abandon. That boy Josh Koga play with reckless abandon. LP, man, pass the ball, man. You see Reed Shepard over there wide open. That's what King be talking about right there. LP right there at the rim, Reed Shepard over there wide ass open. Over there looking like sexy red. Straight booty hole Brown over there wide open. Hey, over there wide open though. Splash, Jabbar. Where Armin at, man? He supposed to be going for a 25 piece, man. Jabbar, 16 points. KD got the rebound. KD got your threes. Reed Shepard got your threes. KD got your points. Everything rolling, man. The shit y'all supposed to be doing, y'all ain't doing. We need it all in the fourth quarter. We need it all laid on the line in the fourth quarter. Look, Reed Shepard out there. We need this right here. Splash. Come on, get in that slam. That nigga pump fake about 116 times. You need Luca for 3? Oh, yeah, I got Luca for the 3. You right. Luca hit his 3. Jabari got his 3s. LeBron need one more 3 on one of my parlays. I got a 13 leg. I got a 13 leg with LeBron. I need a couple of things to pan out. I need LeBron for a 3 on that one. Şengün need a rebound. LeBron need a rebound. Jabari need a rebound. LP need a bucket. And that's the one I got. That nigga did pump fake. Yeah, he should have kicked out. Yeah, and that's the one I got for 25 points. But that ain't number. He don't need number 6 more points, right? Yeah, 6 points to get you right. Yeah, 7 points to get you right. That's the big bet. That's the big money bet right there. If I hit all them, hey, it's up and it's stuck. It's up and it's stuck. Yeah, like that. It's up and it's stuck. But look, see what I'm saying? We seeing stuff this game that we did not see last game. That's what I be saying, bro. I be looking at the game and I'm saying it's certain stuff they just didn't even try to do. It's certain stuff they didn't even try to do. They didn't even really try to go to no regular dose of post ups with Armin Thompson. Well, obviously we didn't have LP, but that make a big difference. But the trapping Luca, yeah, we trap Luca a little bit, but we ain't just sell out like they be selling out on, selling out their whole team to stop KD. And what they do is, as soon as we run the screen, as soon as they see a screener, that other man, he don't even worry about the road, man. He just jump out there far as he can. to make sure that when KD catch the ball, he not by the 3-point line. He just jump out there. He just jump out there willy nilly. You know, so KD got to know that that's what they doing, which is a good thing. But I was saying, like, you get the footage by forcing them to do all the stuff you want them to do, and then you can come back and look at the footage and prepare for them on how they gonna play you when they play for real. So we got a good bunch of tape on them in them first 3 quarters because we was playing our full max everything, and we got to see. We weren't playing our full max everything. We were pushing them to their limit. So we got to see them fight hard to get back in the game. You know how they'll play if they behind, how they play when they up. We got to see a lot of different kind of stuff. So now we got the scouting report. Shit, KD got to know. As soon as you get the ball, you got to go. You can't sit there and size a nigga up and take 2-3 seconds to jab step and all that shit. You can't do none of that. As soon as you catch the ball, you gotta turn and move. You gotta either go ahead and get to your spot or turn and go to the goal. What is this nigga? This nigga think he Curly Neal? Oh shit, Tori, don't get hurt, bro. Don't get hurt. Just get down there and get this steal. Get down there and get this steal, Tori. He finna pass it to you. This nigga here dribbling that bitch around like he in the Harley Globetrotter. That nigga in the Harley. That nigga in Harlem Globetrotter. No, that's not a foul, bro. That's not a. Come on, bro. This not a charge, bro. Oh, he did. He did kind of muff that nigga back, but the nigga was right there as soon as he turned around. As soon as I turned around, the nigga was standing right there. But you trying to set a screen though, so but you were trying to, use the screen, whatever you were trying to do. He said they don't want it. He said they don't want it. He said they don't want it. I don't know if they. I don't know if they're gonna be able to pull this off. If they collapse again, bro. See, this what I'm saying. Now we done did everything up to this point to get this far. The nigga who bringing the energy is Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is the one bringing the energy, but he really fed off of LP. He really fed off of LP. LP was the one that was getting busy, getting busy, getting busy. It just don't be looking good all the time. But when KD get to getting busy, it starts to look good, and that niggas can out everybody can feel it. But we need somebody to be able to keep them around when the ship start to sink. Steady to people be saying steady the ship, steady the ship. Yeah, but you gotta have somebody with that get the morale right. Somebody that give the give the team a level of confidence that we can overcome this shit. And if we don't have that right now, In this game, if we don't have somebody on the sideline, like, I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it. I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it. This when you need that Kobe. This when you need that beam. That real mama mentality. That, okay, I'm gonna show you. You know, that's the difference. That's the difference between players like Kobe and Jordan and players like that. When stuff get to going crazy, they be like, all right, oh yeah, that's how you feel, Luka. That's how you feel, Luka. You him. All right, let's see. Oh, Luka, we don't want it. Okay, let's see if I want it or not, and then go to getting stupid. Who is this nigga right here? Play for Memphis, getting busy like that. Mm, man, that's right here. It's a good game though. One thing about it, it's a good game. Almost, almost, kind of looking like how we was looking up into the third quarter of last game. We just got to see how we fare down the stretch because we know they gonna go into a different mode. And what they do very well is down the stretch they trust each other. Down the stretch, Luca trusts LeBron. LeBron trusts Luca. They both trust Austin Reeves. They know that they got decent role players who can do their job. But they can't hold nobody. But they holding us. They can't hold nobody. Now apparently they don't got no defense. But they playing hellified defense on us. But this is a good playoff matchup. Damn. Austin Reed, Lemon Daddy, Kobe of the Ozark, whatever they call him. See, I like that little action right there. I would have liked Armor to go. I would have liked Reed Shep to get busy on that center. I would have liked Reed Shep. Go get that block. I would have liked Reed Shep to get busy on that center. That boy Laravia, cool hand Luke. There go this little action right here. Man, look, you just not going up on Aiden like that, man. Or LeBron, whoever it is. They getting into their bag right now. See how they moving? Get that steal, LeBron. No foul. No foul. No foul. That's a block. Somebody got a block or a steal or something. LeBron elbow Tori. Tori about to get booked. Tori about to get booked. That's what you got to do. Get booked. Get booked. Get mad. Tar, we need to steal, Tar. I need to steal, Tar. I need to steal, Tar. Come on, man. Get the steal. You know what he doing. You know where he going with it. We need to see something. We need to see action right here. They up by 4 points. We can't collapse. They want to replay everything, dog. Look, I get I get you the lack of offense, but here's the thing: if our defense was efficient, they wouldn't have 96 points, bro. They'd have 93 like us because they turning us over. They turning us over. The 3-4 steals that they got, we ain't got them 3-4 steals, bro. Them 3-4 steals that they got on our team, we not getting them 3-4 steals. We the one that got the Armin Thompsons and the Terry Twins and the Dorian Finney-Smith and Jabari Smith Jr., Josh Okogie, but we not getting 3-4 steals like they is. They got Lemon Daddy and LeBron James and turn with the steal. Let's get it. Let's get it. I needed that steal. Let's go. Shit. Give me my money. What? I lost. Come on, Tar with the steal, man. I needed that. That's a big steal. Come on, man. I put my money on you, Tar, bro. All playoff long, bro. I'm telling you, listen, all playoff long, I'm taking Tar for a steal, Armin for a steal, bro. Every time. Every time. Every time. And probably Tar for a steal, Durant for a steal, too. Ooh, big ass Euro step on you. Doggy's bottom. Get him. Get him. He a big man, bro. Go in his chest. You got to go in his chest, Reed. You got to go in his chest, Reed. See how you do? See, that's the problem right there. DeAndre Ayton is not no factor. But if you let him get a shot block and a rebound, and then you give him a touch, now he engaged. Now he engaged, and now he a problem. Because he's still a 20 and 10 guy when he's engaged. Now all I need is Armin to go ahead and get these 5 points, bro. I need Armin to get these 5 points and LeBron to hit this three. And that's another parlay one. I'll be to hit 2 parlays on the night. Shit, looking at damn near 3 parlays on the night. I went from down bad to, hey, damn, I need KD to come on back and do his thing too. This is gone. This big one gone. This eight leg woo wop gone. Tar ain't finna hit no 2 threes. And Reed Shepard ain't finna get no 5 assists. That's out of there. So I can forget about that one. It's 15 leg. This looking kind of good though. Oh no, Clint Capella. Hey, that's not looking bad. That's not looking bad. Dang, that more closer than what I thought. I got a 15 leg. I ain't even see it down here. Jabbar get a block. Clint ain't playing no more, but if Clint would have played, I'd be looking a little bit better. I think he must be hurt or something. They ought to take that out of there if he hurt. He ain't did shit all game. Well, I had some good parlays, man. I ain't gonna lie. I had some good parlays this tonight. I ain't gonna lie. If let's see how they do. They say like if a player get hurt, I guess I don't know if you gotta have insurance on your picks or something, but if a player get hurt, they supposed to take him out your bet. And if Clint hurt, then he don't supposed to be still be in the bet right now. But they had it locked. So I don't know. I don't know how they gonna do it, but that would be a day. Your boy gonna be living like um Richie Cunningham in his mug. If I hit them two back to back, if I hit both of these parlays, if I hit three parlays tonight, if I hit three parlays tonight, hey, I allowed to snatch this microphone off the stand. Damn, your boy going crazy. Almond ain't doing shit. I need you to get 25, Almond. Come on, man. Look at this. Laravia. There you go. Good steal. Good defense. Good defense. Good defense. Good defense. Let's go. Let's go. Clap it up. Clap it up down the stretch. Uh-huh. Good defense. Who is bringing that? Who's that bringing this? Jabbar? Yeah, that's a foul, bro. Why is they not posting up Almond? Why they not going back to Almond, bro? Why is it? Oh, I know what they were finna do. They were finna go to Jabbar, and Jabbar was finna throw the alley to Almond. I see what they were going for. Oh, boy, look at Big X, the plug. The biggest, the largest down there. Good shit. Get out the game, Tar. We don't need to see you no more. You did your job for the night. Hey, Tar did his job for the night. Tar did his job for the night, man. I just need to see a couple of things, man. Everybody, let's play. Everybody have a good game. Everybody have a good game for the rest of the game. Everything gonna work out good. There you go. KDZ. KDZ. It's looking nice, man. It's looking nice. It's looking nice right here. A little something, something. That's a little something, something for the people. Yeah, let's go. That worked. That's dead. The dog ain't gonna hunt. The dog ain't gonna hunt. KD. Flicker Pill ain't playing no more. That dog ain't gonna hunt. 6 minutes left in the game. Come on, give it to. You look at that. Armin over there by herself. Give it to Armin. LP with a steal. Hey, them boy playing up the par now. Now they playing up the par. Look like we might be looking at overtime too. Look like we might be looking at overtime. Come on. All I need is an arm and assist to Reed Shepard. An arm and assist to Reed Shepard. Where you at, Armin? Get in the game, Armin. Splash. Come on. Jabbar with the block. He hurt. Oh shit. He hurt. Fucked up my whole shit. He done hyperextended his elbow. He hit the funny bone. LeBron go out and fuck up everything. Nah, they fuck up one little action, but I do want him to hit a three. And that's his right, so he ain't finna hit no three. So that will throw out one little set. I thought your boy had that block though. They fucked me off. They could have just let that go. Oh, that's a foul. Straight up foul. He hyperextending the arm. Damn, I say get physical, dog. I say I said get physical. I ain't say hurt the king. I ain't say hurt the king. God dang. You try to kill the king. Uh-oh. Now, we're gonna see if somebody come out. Let me listen, see what they're saying. We're gonna see if somebody come out and foul one of our players.
When you see it there, get him up in the air and the follow through, that might be what makes the difference.
To me, that doesn't look like he's pulling him down to the ground. He tries to rake him across the arm. There's not a lot of contact with his arm as he's going down. To me, I don't think it's a flagrant.
But watch, on the rise of the shot, okay, maybe this isn't even Jabari. Reed Shepard's got to be the one that gets back. Apologies to Jabari. He should not be the one shooting the ball at the top of the key and getting back to a running LeBron James.
The ruling on the floor is a common foul. They're in the wind-up or follow-through. Therefore, we would shoot two shots.
You like the call?
I agree with it.
Do you?
Do you?
I said it.
Well, I don't know. Once the information changes, your opinion could too.
Well, it's a huge call because obviously he's going to get 2 free throws, but it would have been possession and then a 1-point game. Jabari Smith Jr., whose dad played with and against LeBron James, one of 11 father-son combinations that he has faced in his 23 years. Smith picks up his 4th foul.
I played against Jabari Smith Jr.'s dad at LSU. He was there with Strohmeyer and then played with them on the Nets. So even just watching his son here play, it makes us all feel old.
He's still talking to Smith there. He's also, LeBron James, they're going to face Orlando later this week on this road.
Yeah, this is that's a ball don't lie.
Crowd delights in the missed free throw. Hachimura's going to come in.
Oh shit.
Reeves will take a seat with 5:39 remaining. Lakers have missed 10 free throws, 12 of 22.
What you got on the Buckmo? You think we got this game?
So 27 points, 12 of 13 from the field. It was an odd shot that they counted as a miss. And he hits the second. Tie game with 5.5 to play.
Come on, Armin.
Thompson, Eason, Finney-Smith, Durant, and Jabari Smith out there. Durant back to Smith. Gathers, tries a three-pointer. Way off, rebound, Finney-Smith. Back out to Durant. Eason off the bounce. Turns, shoots, foul line jumper short. And Ayton comes up with a rebound. And a timeout call.
Okay. Why come KD not in his bag right here, man? This is what we got you for, ain't it? Why is you passing the ball? We got a fresh shot clock off this miss. Right? We got a fresh shot clock off this miss. Why is you passing the ball to somebody else instead of getting in your bag and getting into an action and doing some of that shit you be doing? This is when it's time for you to do some of that KD stuff. This is what you're here for. Tie ball game, we need 2 points, bro. We need 2 points. We don't need perfect offense. We don't need, like, See, this is what I be talking about. If we lose the game, people will be talking about we couldn't get Kevin Durant the ball down the clutch. We couldn't get the ball and couldn't make shot. It'll be all these excuses. It'll be a billion different takes. But instead of just saying, hey, they passed the ball to KD 105 to 105, and instead of KD 14 seconds, slow it down, let me get a shot. He swung the ball to Tari Eason. Tari Eason did what he was supposed to do. As soon as he caught it, he attacked. Now, he attacked and he went to his patented fadeaway, what he always go to. Exactly what I told King. I trust Tari Eason's fadeaway. That fadeaway right there, I trust that fadeaway, but not rushed. Not rushed, I don't trust it. Tari is not a person that I think can be a good offensive player when he's rushing in an hyper speed, intense situation. He don't have the slow down and compose yourself type demeanor. Tari's high energy, high strong, always revving full engine, and when the pressure kick in, he's revving even higher. You need calm down, compose yourself in that moment. So, what is KD doing? But KD is clutch. Jabari is clutch. Reed is clutch. We got players who can score in the clutch. What we don't have is good decision makers in the clutch. Because that was a bad decision by Kevin Durant. I don't care. I don't care what nobody got to say about it. That was a bad decision in the clutch. For the guy that you brought to close games, you traded your team away for a score that can help you when you got to close. Hawks at Pistons, Rockets at Timberwolves, NBA countdown. I don't know what day they said, but you paid your money and gave your team up for Kevin Durant for in the clutch, and he got the ball in the clutch, tie ball game, and passed that bitch. And Luka did not, and that's why they winning right now. See, I don't care about whether you think you're the best scorer of all time. You didn't shoot the ball when it's 105 to 105. You ain't shit right now. We need that. Man, Kevin Durant, man, you the greatest player ever. In the same breath, goddamn. I ain't even let the breath out. I need to get this 25 points. Damn, Kevin Durant being the greatest scorer ever. I don't even care if we win right now. As long as I get this 25, I'm gonna get this 25 points right now. Now I do care if we win, but I want the 20. I need the bread too though. I need the bread. I need the bread. LeBron ain't gonna hit the three. LeBron ain't gonna hit the three. He gonna hit it. He gonna hit it. Is he out there? LeBron ain't out there? Son of a bee. Oh my days. Rui Hachimura. Rui Hachimura. Look at Jabari running and setting up the offense. Using his get your paper, Armin. Get your paper, Armin. This is what I was just talking about. Wasn't I just talking about this? You gotta get your paper. You gotta get your paper. That's what I was just talking about. Somebody can break down the defense and then the shit don't go right. You get back to your shot and make your shot. That's what I'm fucking talking about. That's what I fucking do. He said that's what I fucking do, baby. Pushed him off and squared up. He ain't fade away. He didn't fade away. He pushed him off, squared his body, and shot a set shot. That nigga pushed him off, squared his body, and shot a long free throw on that nigga. Hey, hey, I'm supposed to get his paper. I'm supposed to take off. You're supposed to take off and yam on somebody. You the you the face of the team. When you broke that nigga down, at some point you were supposed to just elevate and make him call the foul. At some point you were supposed to elevate and make him call a foul. Or make him not call a foul. You already knew you had to go. That's why you did what you did. You knew when you started dribbling that ball, like I got to do it. And I want to do it. And then you start going. And then you saw a little obstacle and then you went up under the backboard. When you went up under the backboard, you just sold, you just kind of sold right there. I kind of feel like at some point you were supposed to take that shot. Not that you can shoot, but you did all that. You might as well have turned your body like Luca did and just jump into somebody. Turn your body and jump into somebody. Ooh. Right back where we belong. Right back where we. I don't think now we not good in the clutch. But like I say, we do got players who can shoot. We got guys who will take a big shot, who can make big shots. We just don't got guys who can be poised making decisions. It seems like we don't make the best decisions. Cause that's another time right there where I feel like Armin should have went to try to draw the foul. Instead of making any kind of dumb pass or anything, I kind of think the Armin should have went on ahead and try to go in somebody's chest. Should have ran up somebody's face right there. Got your boy bring the ball down on the PG. KD. Clutch time. LP. Swatted that shit. LP Armin right there. Let's go. What you got, Armin? Tell me what you got. Tell me what you got. Tell me what you got. What you got, Armin? Shit, you got 25? What's wrong with this nigga got 25 points, man? And all I need is old trash ass LeBron to make a three. It's not gonna happen because Luka shooting the ball every time from now on. Unless we get an overtime. I had LeBron for 3 damn threes. And this trash ass nigga ain't gonna shoot the ball. Cost your boy a yard. Luka shooting that bitch every time. Luka gonna shoot him out the game. Luka gonna shoot him out the game for sure. Luka gonna shoot him out the game. Watch this. Watch Luka shoot him out the game. I ain't worried about that block, boy. You might not get it. What I do need is Kevin Durant to score. LeBron ain't gonna make no three. I don't need that. I would have liked it. That's the same one. And God, dog. Yeah, that LeBron 3 gonna kill me. That's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on LeBron 3 on 2 different parlays. A LeBron 3 on 2 different parlays. He's not gonna take no 3. He's not even coming back in the game, is he? Oh, there you go. I need Kevin Durant to score. I need a LeBron 3. So overtime. Oh, the nigga came flying through the air. God, dog. Where is Kevin Durant's ass at? He dancing on it. You can't do that. God, dog. This nigga here is goated. Sent them boys home. Yeah, boy, man, boy. Boy, I tell you. Do you see what I'm saying about the defense? You see what I'm saying about the defense? LeBron come through the air, flying through the air off the baseline and get a dunk. Yeah, we didn't get no shot. But why we didn't get no shot? We had a man on the ground. How did he get on the ground? Why is it that our players on the ground when we trying to pass from the ball, but they players flying through the air? Why is that? Why is that? Because they being more physical than us. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I see. What I'm saying, but well, I understand what you're saying that we not getting a shot, but it's a reason our offense don't click. We don't got a nigga that can do that shit like Luca. But, but what we could do is not let niggas push you down and you don't hit them back. That's what you can. That's what you can control. Elbow. See. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. There you go. This what you can control. You might not can control whether you can do what Luca can do or not, but you can control whether you let LeBron James come flying through the air on you or not. I mean, obviously you don't want to hurt the king, but hot damn, you not finna just let Luca just do you like that, bro. You not finna just. Man, I wish I would. I wish I would let that nigga do all that shit on me. IP keeping us in the game. You got to foul. You might well start fouling now, bro. You're not getting no stop. Nah, don't foul. Let LeBron hit this 3. Let LeBron look, swing it to LeBron. Swing it to LeBron. Let him hit this 3. Go ahead and give me my paper, man. Let LeBron hit this 3 and give me my paper. Let LeBron hit this 3 and give me my paper. Come on, King James. That's the only thing I'm rooting for now. LeBron hit this 3 and give me my paper. We ain't coming back. I mean, 7 points, but look. Reed Shepard ain't on the floor. KD ain't touched the ball since when? Since Hector was a pup. Throw it to LeBron. Throw it to LeBron, bro. Throw the ball to LeBron. This nigga, whole ass nigga. Austin Reeves a whole ass nigga for not throwing the ball to LeBron. Bust his nose. That's what you need to do because he should have passed the ball to LeBron. instead of trying to draw the foul. Boy, that's a cheese ass shit right there. Then he and LeBron ain't finna shoot no three for the rest of this game. But if you see my parlays right now, all lit up green. Everything lit up green. LeBron. I got LeBron for 2.5 threes. He got 2. I got LeBron for 3 threes. Everything else green. Everything. This nigga ain't gonna shoot the ball no more. Austin Reed hogging the ball down the stretch. Ooh, boy, your boy was sitting right tonight, though. Your boy was sitting lovely tonight. KD, too. KD ain't shoot the ball either. KD and LeBron ain't shoot the ball. Cost me money, man. KD still sitting at 18 points. I got him for 20. If KD score, I make back everything that I betted tonight. That's all I really needed for KD to score a bucket. I at least get back. KD made 2 points. I at least make back what I betted tonight. Easy. And if KD score and LeBron hit a 3, shit. Shit. Now, that's a couple of things that could have happened different that would have set me up. I'd have been up. I ain't even look at them Tory threes. But on this one, Jabari would have got that block. If Jabari would have got that block, that would have made a difference. That would have made a difference, but that wasn't the key factor. Kevin Durant still had to hit a 3, which, you know, Kevin Durant still might hit that 3. Look at JJ Redick. Hey, we'll trade y'all. Hey, look, we'll trade y'all right now. We'll give y'all Jay Sean Tate for Scott Brooks right now. hey, hey, put this out. Everybody clip this. Everybody clip this and put this on your Twitter feeds. Hey, JJ Redick, we'll trade y'all Jay Sean Tate for Scott Brooks right now. Make y'all defense better right now. That's an even trade. We trade y'all and we make y'all defense better. Jay Sean Tate for Scott Brooks right now. Look, Al Peasy.
That's how you supposed to shoot. From now on, that's how you shoot.
And a 6-point lead. Smart throws it. James back to Doncic. On the drive. Pulls back. 3-pointer. Dang! Luka Doncic nails the 3. Timeout Rockets.
Is that his greatest? Luka Doncic putting on a show, trying to close out the Rockets on the road.
Well,
Doncic looking, finds some room, 3-pointer, knocks it down. Luka Doncic's 5th 3-pointer. Luka Doncic get to that left side of the floor. That's automatic money.
well, Well, hey, what you gotta say, Buck? What you gotta say? You wanna come up here and go ahead and give us your shit before I get out of here? Cause you know I'm about to I'm about to call Earl. This shit is utterly ridiculous. All right. I'll oblige. I will oblige, bro. But I'm gonna drop the link just in case. Cause I know I forgot to drop it earlier. I will oblige. Um, I myself personally have said that I feel like I feel like it's certain people that I feel like keep an eye on the betting lines more than other people. I'll just leave it at that. And I've said this that the great players and the great coaches, they know how to control what Vegas is is doing as far as, you know, losing or winning. I'll leave it at that. Now, only reason why that's important, not just because of how my own personal situations went tonight, but because of this, because of the simple fact that there was a time where Kevin Durant just didn't try to take over the ball game. He just did not. He literally, Kevin Durant literally scored 16 points from the third to like the beginning of the fourth, and done, and done. Literally, 16 points from the third, from the beginning of the third to the beginning of the fourth, if I'm right, and done. Let's look at the stats. Let me pull up the stats. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the stats. Let me. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna get on up out of here. I appreciate everybody who pulled up. I appreciate all the likes, what have yous, and whatnots. But I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get on up out of here. Uh, let me see the third. Let me see the quarter. Let me see the about quarters. I just want to go to the third quarter. That's done. And I want to go to not our players. I just want to go to Kevin Durant. That's it. Just go here. This is it. This is all I want to see. This is the only thing I want to see. Uh, one, two, three, four, five. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 12. Okay. Let me see, fourth quarter. Done. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12. And then there go your other three right there. And this was at, I wish I could see exactly when this was shot. Oh, child, please. Listen, listen. Um, Okay, let's go look in the fourth quarter because I'm gonna pull this up for your doggy's bottom. Let's go look at the fourth quarter. Done. Uh, Kevin Durant. Nope, we only want to see Kevin Durant. And I'll be back to my old life. Okay, look. Reed Shepard in the game for Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant come back in. With Tari Eason. 7:14 in the fourth quarter. Kevin Durant makes a 3-pointer on an assist by Jabari Smith. Then Kevin Durant misses a 3-pointer. Kevin Durant defensive rebound. Kevin Durant out of bounds, bad pass turnover. There you go, splash. Oh no, that's the early one. That's in the third quarter. Hey, look. Hey, Buck, you got anything you want to say, bro? You got anything you want to say? Okay. Well, look. Um, the 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 killer instinct on this team, trash. The the ability to basically just ride the wave to a victory, trash. Our 2026 momentum depleted. Roster inefficient, insufficient, ineffective. Um, Coaching par, meh, bland, vanilla. Vanilla 2 years ago, still vanilla. Hey, you might got a dash of cinnamon or a couple of pecans in your shit, but it's still vanilla. You know, it's still vanilla. Um, Alper Shangoon got some rest. Came out, looked a lot better. Didn't look great. Shot a great percentage. I don't even have to go into the stats. I think y'all know what the stats was. Reed Shepard, Reed, Reed, bro. Let me tell you something, Reed Shepard. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm gonna tell you something right now. Boy, if you don't shoot your body straight, boy, you better. You is not no, you is not no marksman like that to where you can shoot with your body twisted to the side. You square your body up and shoot like a real live white boy. If you don't, I'm gonna tell you right now. All that shooting with your body drifting to the side, I don't know where you got that from. But you is a clean cut, square, blue collar, button your shirt up and shoot the ball straight. Fundamentally, and you better not kick your damn foot out if you ain't made no. You ain't made no what you supposed to make. It don't make no sense to me. I understand you coming off a screen or you going, you flying off, but you see why Luca cold, why Luca is cold? Because Luca had a bunch of times where he could have shot the ball fading or floating. But he don't do that every time. He do it sometimes. But 9 times out of 10, he just square his body up and shoot his real shot if he can get it off. If any kind of way he can square his body up and shoot his actual real shot, he would shoot his actual real shot, set shot or whatever it is, because he's trying to make it. He's not trying to heat check and see if it's gonna go in. He's trying to make his actual real shot. I seen too many times with Reed Shepard coming off this way, coming off that way, and yeah, you going full speed and you trying to get off full speed and you trying to create space. So you floating to create the space. It's other ways to create space. It's other ways to create space, and you don't have to be drifting and kicking your foot out to do it. Well, you know, if you drifting and you have to be drifting, maybe you should go to maybe you need to go to a floater. Or go to a little purpose or short. Float that mug, shoot that mug high and off the backboard, or shoot it straight up and down, or you know, maybe you got to cut the corner a little sharper. And here's another thing. Here's another thing. Here's another thing. Coming off them picks so wide, it's not just Reed Shepard. Because Reed Shepard did a decent job coming off the picks tonight. Eddie did a decent job dribbling the ball inside the 3-point line tonight. He didn't have a shit ton of turnovers dribbling the ball tonight. Nobody had a lot of turnovers tonight. Nobody had a shit ton of turnovers tonight. You know, Kevin Durant had 4 turnovers. Cool, cool. He was 7 of 11 from field goal and 2 for 5 from 3. So he shot the lights out of the ball when he shot it. Armin Thompson had 19 shots. Great, absolutely remarkable. Armin Thompson, do that every night. Do that every night. If they gonna let you do that every night. Reed Shepard was 12 entire field goals taken. Only 4 of which he made. 3 of which was 3-pointers. Abysmal. But when you're a high volume shooter, you're gonna have nights like that. I'm not even gonna cry about it. I don't even care. I don't even care that he shot 4 for 12. At 33%, cool. Man shot 33%. I don't even care. He only played 27 minutes. He had 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 turnovers. Man. But he had 2 steals. Obviously, 2 steals, turnover, steals to turnover. Instead of assist to turnover ratio, I think it should be turnover to turnover ratio. So you got 2 turnovers, you had 3 turnovers. So you end up with 1 turnover. Right? You got 2 steals, turn the ball over 3 times. You're responsible for 1 possession. You're responsible for 1 lost possession. Right? So I'm cool with that. Yeah, we wish he could have shot better, but when he was hitting, he was clicking. He almost dialed it up. Josh Okogie hit a 3. Clint Capella played 3 minutes and went out. And I don't know if he was hurt or what, but hey, I think they kind of jipped me. Jabari had a block and a steal. Tar had a block and a steal. 4 for 13. Tar, abysmal. Abysmal, Tar. Only 2 turnovers. Listen, if Tar can keep his turnovers down, Tar is going to be able to play basketball for this Houston Rockets team. They're going to keep allowing Tar leeway to miss shots. He's getting a block and a steal and 6 rebounds. 13 shots is not a shit ton of shots because he was doing a lot. It was looking a lot better in the first half when he had 10 points in the first half. And 10 points and 6 rebounds like the first half. So 10 points and 4 rebounds or whatever it was in the first half and a block. So matter of fact, Torrey and LP are the only two players who are not in the minors. Torrey and LP are the only two players who are not in the minors. So it just goes to show Torrey, even though he only had 10 points, he was 4 touchdowns. He didn't have a bad game. He didn't have a bad game. He impacted in a way, you know, us even being in the game to even make it a fighting chance. So I'm not even going I'm not even going to argue about, you know, um Torrey's game and whether it was good or bad or this, that, and the third. Um, I'm just gonna say that as an entire team, I don't see where I I I agree with you, Buckmo. I agree with you wholeheartedly in this degree, to this degree. Let me look at one thing. Jabari had 18 points, 7 of 15, 3 for 8, 1 for 2, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, no blocks, no steals, no turnovers. And we had a chance to win. So, again, again, we can beat good teams if Jabari plays good. But, but when I say that, I don't mean Kevin Durant can just sit out for quarters at a time. I don't mean Kevin Durant can go quarterless. I mean scoreless for multiple quarters. I know. I said, hey, look, this team goes in, so goes the salmon as we swim upstream. So goes the Rockets as Jabari goes. True. That's true. But that's only if everybody else is playing. I don't mean he can go out there and beat a team by himself. I mean, I expect our guys to all do their part. If we thought we could win with a guy scoring 18 points a game, with our best player scoring 18 points a game, we'd have just kept Jalen fucking Green. We'd have just kept Jalen Green. But guess what? Here's the fact. Here's the actual fact of what me and you was talking about. 18 points for Durant. Last year, Jalen scored average 21 points. 18 points for Jabari. Last year, Jabari averaged 13 points. 10 points for Torrey. That's what he averaged last year. 27 for LP. He averages 20. Armin, 26. Last year, he averaged like 14 points. Dorian Finney-Smith, 3. Clint Capella, 0. Josh Okogie, 3. Reed Shepard, 11. Nada off the bench, bro. Nothing off the bench. A total 17 points off our bench. A total of 17 points off our bench, bro. 17 friggy points off our bench. Now, with that being said, I could tell you this right here for a fact, for a natural born fact. This team should be better than what we was last year. But it's something in the fray that just don't mesh right. And I think it's the combination of it's just the hope. It's like the hope and inspiration. You could say it's Fred VanVleet. You could say we missing Fred VanVleet 13 points or whatever it is, or 9 points, whatever he was averaging. Maybe we missing that. Maybe that's what we missing. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. Are we missing Fred VanVleet 13 points? I don't know. But I can guarantee you this. If we don't have some level of, you know, I just feel like we need, you know, because people always talk about a dog, a dog, a dog. To me, it's the energy that a guy plays with. And Albert Shangun was playing with that energy. Kevin Durant started to feed off that energy in the third and got hyped up. And then he just simmered down. He just simmered right on down. He simmered right down. And it was nothing else to get him wired back up because LP's already doing it. It's no, it's nothing else nothing else that was gonna happen to keep you wired up. When when the Lakers needed to get wired up, LeBron come flying through the air with a dunk, or Luca do something amazing and get hyped up. When our team needs to get hyped up, LP has to score baskets, and then KD can get hot, and then he'll score, and then he get hyped up, and then the energy surging is charged up, and then KD simmer down, and then the whole team simmer down because we don't have a plug. We don't have an energy guy. We don't have a high energy guy that can really motivate the team and get the team hyped up and keep the guys hyped up through the in the trenches. And we need that. We actually need, and I hate to say it like this, but we actually need a on the bench cheerleader of sorts, an on the court cheerleader, or on the court mascot, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what to call it no more. I just call it a hype man. We need that guy that can hype up team, and because it get the defensive players going. I mean, obviously our guys play hard defense tonight. Can't stop nobody. You can't stop. Well, I don't. When I say you can't stop nobody, I mean this. When guys want to pick you apart, they pick you apart. Whether it's Champagne dialing up threes left and right, or LeBron picking your defense apart for 6 dunks. You got a 50-year-old version, a 40-year-old version out here. You got you basically got you got LeBron out here older than Dracula, dunking 6 times in a game. Fresh Barry Bonds pack. He gliding through the air. Gliding. Full burst energy mode. How does LeBron have more dunks than Amin Thompson? How does LeBron James have more dunks than Amin Thompson? It's just smarts. It's just intelligence. Knowing how to get involved, knowing what to look for, and then doing it and staying motivated throughout the course of the quarters and the games, knowing exactly when to dial up something, knowing exactly when something is needed, and then delivering on it. And we don't have guys that deliver exactly at that right time, and they do. Um, First round out. I have to agree with you, bro. I have to agree with you. And it really don't hurt me to agree with you. I would like to say that we could have did more, but obviously we didn't do nothing at the trade deadline. It's kind of what it is. There's nothing else, I expected that Reed Shepard would have taken a bigger step by now, but I think at this point, first time playing as many minutes as he had, I'm pretty sure he's dead beat tired too, and he needs to get in the weight room. He needs to get some on the leaping machine. He need to get faster. He need to get quicker. He'll be better next year. But um, Clint Capella not being there hurt us. Not having a backup center definitely hurt us tonight. It would have been good to have Clint. He played 3 minutes and went out and never came back in. I guess he's hurt. I hope he's not out for the duration. I hope he's not out for the duration because if Clint Capella is out, then we are definitely in trouble. Unless we can find somebody in a G League or China, or you know, I know some cats that I be seeing at the park. You know what I mean? By 6'9", 6'10", they might can come in there and play some center. You know, Maybe we shoot. I don't know. I don't know. Boogie Cousins out there. Boogie Cousins might give you some valuable minutes. He can stretch the flow. Can't do no play no defense. JaVale McGee balling in China. You might have to get JaVale McGee. JaVale McGee. Hey, Dwight Howard wanted the retirement tour. What about Dwight Howard? Dwight Howard's still in the shape. Why the league blackballing Dwight Howard when we need a big that can protect the rim and rebound? He's still athletic. He still can get buckets. He still can I mean he never could get buckets, but he still can protect the rim. He gotta be as athletic as Clint Capella. And Clint Capella sometimes, he look like he about to crash. But hey, in the comments, man, if y'all got anything that y'all feel like I left out, y'all feel like I forgot to say something, you know, go ahead, let me have it, light me up. Um, Obviously, anything I forgot, I'll try to remember about the next game. And Buckmo, salute to you. Uh, Amin Moore, salute to you. Um, Impressive Arts, shout out Impressive Arts, sponsored by um, and all that good stuff, man. As far as I go, I'm about to get ready to get up out of here, man. It was good chopping it up with you during the game, but you, I mean, you right, bro. I mean, I can't argue with that. Can't argue with it. I hate to say it, but I mean, it looked like that's what it's gonna be the first round out. I don't see no way that I can even think around it being any different unless somebody get hurt. LeBron hyperextend his elbow, maybe he out. Who do we play in the first round? But I mean, we got to play a team that's worse than us, right? So who do we play in the first round? Let me see something. Let me look at this right quick. I think you might be trying to lead me down a dog road. Uh, Western Conference NBA standings. I'm gonna do this. I didn't see that. Okay, let's see. Western Conference. Okay, so like right here. If the season was to end today, woo, we would be playing the Timberwolves, right? So we would be playing the Timberwolves. Uh, you know what? We better than the Timberwolves, bro. Sorry to tell you that. We simply better than the Timberwolves. The Nuggets against the Lakers. Nuggets beat the Lakers, so we have second round. We out for sure. But the Spurs play the Suns and the Thunder play probably the Clippers. I think we beat the Timberwolves in the series, bro. I think we beat the Timberwolves in the series. Maybe that's what Ime was doing. Maybe Ime looked at the shit and just said, "Hey, look, I'd rather have the Timberwolves or the Lakers in the first round. I don't want to be third seed and play against. Um, I don't want to be the third seed and play against the Clippers or the Nuggets. Once the Nuggets drop down and you the third seed and you got to go against the Nuggets, Ime say, hell no, we finna lose these two games. We gonna lose these two games. I don't want to play against the Nuggets in the first round. I'd rather play against the Timberwolves or the Lakers. So whichever one of these is in fourth, That's who we play against. And it looked like I'll take that too. I'm with Email on that one. I'm with Email. I'd rather play against the Timberwolves or the Lakers in the first round than the Nuggets or the Clippers. And that's my take. Hey, look. So, you better know what you heard, man. Stay tapped in. Stay tuned in. This is Houston Rockets Red Alert. Salute to you all. Leave a like. Leave a comment. Appreciate everybody. I'm out.
I'm your host, Hope Champion, and this has been another exciting edition of Red Alert Rocket Zone. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the great things we have coming your way. Want to jump into one of our one-on-one debates? Email us at redalert.rocketzone@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. While you're at it, head over to the website and check out the KG1 merch. And if you want to show support or buy us a coffee, you can send it through Cash App, $26KG1. We truly appreciate your support because every show needs a spark. And for us, you are it. So come back again and blast off with Red Alert Rocket Zone.
Another night, another stat I can't defend. Another hope, I hope never ends. Every loss feel like deja vu, but every win reminds me why I do. The lights fade, but the passion don't. The city fans got pushed back for the smoke. Even when the shots don't fall, I'm still here to talk that talk. You can't believe I'm still tuned to this tone. Still taking off in the rocket zone. All the heat, all the pride, you know what we own. Yeah, welcome home to the Red Alert Zone. We gon' break it down like how to break down the zone. He is an alien man, Mike calling on the phone. Every fan's a debater at heart. Every stance to take is part of the art. Oh, they say the data never lies, but numbers can't feel what's on the heart inside. So we clutch city till we die, even if we hold their feet to the fire. Stay tuned to this tone, taking off in the rocket zone. All the hate, all the pride, you know what we are. Yeah, welcome home to the Red Alert Zone. No alien man, he is an alien man. He's an alien, that's a man, and he is a Rockies fan. Oh, alien fan, calling to talk about the Rockies. Oh, alien man, he's an alien man. Oh man, he just an alien. He's an alien, alien. He's an alien, he's an 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 alien. Oh, 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 Rockets, man. He's an alien, he's a Rockets fan. Who would know more about Rockets than alien man, area 51 dude. He's an alien. To the Red Alert Zone.